Hello, welcome back to the channel. It is Dowie, Groby, and the vampire himself. We are back for round 5. Please let me know if the audio is okay. Please let me know if the visuals are okay. Obviously, I know the visuals aren't 100% amazing. I do apologise. But we are into the final, and this is a vamp off. Jack Ward has pushed up. Keith's managed to win his game, so it is the Vampires playing off for the win of Forgotten North for the 5th round.
Again, it's an all England affair.
All England affair.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it is England, full England players for the top 2 tables. So that is 4 English players, 4 Team England players on the top 2 tables, and potentially and loads more as it goes down. Actually, some Team Scotland as well up on the top tables as well, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
There was some crazy results in the last round. We will go through all of the top tables in a little bit, but let's have a quick look at the table. So Keith has swapped sides, so he's around the other side. This is Strategic Locations 4. The differences in the list are quite stark, actually. Do you want to talk through the differences that you like, mate?
Yeah, can we throw them up?
Oh yeah. So what I would do is I will just chuck up Jack's list, because this one is basically different than Keith's, and obviously we've already shown Keith's off. So if you want to talk through Jack's, and then you can the differences.
So we got the level 4 general on foot. The key thing to note, two key things to note. So he's got the Scepter de Noiro, the double res, and crucially the Cloak of Mist and Shadows, which makes you ethereal. You cannot join units, and this is very good in many ways because you're ethereal, but it also means that you have to constantly be very terrified of Hexwraith flyovers. You can't join the unit, you're always vulnerable to it, so it controls your movement, and it diminishes where you can put that guy. So in the mirror, the Cloak of Mist and Shadows is a big disadvantage, in my opinion. Then we have the standard lore familiar Dark Mage on Immortus. Nothing to see there. Level 1 on Illusion, standard these days, nothing to see there. He has chosen Glittering Robe. Both players have selected Glittering Robe on their acolytes, so there will be no Van Hals in this game. Either way, Van Hals introduces a lot of uncertainty into the game, so it is a real sort of X factor. I personally don't like to see a VC army without it, because it makes it easier for your opponents. When they're measuring charge ranges, measuring movements, they have certainty. When Van Hals is in the game, they have to hedge an extra 3 inches, and that really messes with them. So I personally don't play that way. But you can also, with the Illusion guy, you give him Glittering Robe, -1 hit on your grave guard, you drill him back. You can't cast it again, but it does have it up for that turn. The 110 White Lord, very standard. Double Banshee. And if we scroll down, we have double Zombie, they both have. Then the two further crucial differences here. One, Jack has Hand Weapon Shield, Graveguard. These are just infinitely worse in the mirror than Great Weapon. When they fight each other, you both got 5 of armor save, but one of you is winning on 2s, the other one's winning on 4s. And that's it. So it's just strictly worse. However, in Jack's favor, his other part of the VC mirror is the ethereal battle. He has more. He has an extra 2 Hexwraiths, and they both have unit champions. And he has a power scroll for his Dark Mage. Keith does not. So his battle loss is more reliable. So Keith has to be aware he is disadvantaged in the biggest counter to Hexwraith is another Hexwraith. They kill each other like butter. Keith loses on the ethereal battle, but he wins on the Graveguard battle. So Keith's going to try and get the Graveguard on Graveguard matchup. Jack wants the Hexwraith on Hexwraith matchup. They'll both be playing around this, and that's why the lack of Van Hals is a little disappointing, because it increases the threat of that if you get in the clash that you want.
Yeah, no, definitely. Right, we'll jump into the game. This should be quite an exciting one. Jack needs to get a certain amount of points to be able to win this game. He needs to get, I think it is 7 points to be able to win the event. So he, over the top. So he's going to have to smash. He's going to have to do really well. This is going to be Keith, I think, is going to have to push for a win as well to be able to try and cement that. So I think we're actually going to see a lot of action in this vamp off.
Yeah, you got to play your game. If you go into this thinking, oh, if I lose 9-11, I win the event, you're going to play your army wrong, and you could throw it all away. Jack needs, I think, a 13-7 goes to tiebreaker, and a 14-6 is a win for the event. So Jack's target is a 13 win. Nothing else will do. On the tables below, We have Steve Toll versus Sam Toll. They are adrift by about 7 or 8 points, I think. So they both need a 20 to contest
Yeah.
any outcome. But realistically, we're looking at first place on this table, and the other guy may end up third.
Yeah.
If he gets
10-10,
torpedoed.
and you get a big score on table 2
Yeah.
as well.
It could completely swap it. So that I think they were working out the scores earlier. And if Sam Toll or Steve get a 20, they could zip it and go in for the win.
Yeah.
So there could be a massive upset if these two vampire armies clash into each other and don't actually manage to get that many
It's
points.
another risk of playing it defensive and saying, oh, we'll take the 10-10, everything's grand. Steve could get a 20-0. Sam could get a 20-0 and steal the event off them. But
That's why what you want to do,
Well,
Dave, is you want to go into Game 5 having already won the event.
you do.
That is my
I helped
personal
with that last
strategy,
time.
right? And you were a
Again,
key element of
I
that.
was a key contributor to your success. Did kill your zombies though,
Yes, you did.
with some goblins.
Yes,
Yeah.
that happened.
One banged.
Yeah, how is everybody doing in the chat? We've got a few of you back, so nice to see everybody. For anybody that's just joined in, this is round 5. This is the final of the Forgotten North GT, and it is Vampire Counts on Vampire Counts. We have 2 amazing players here. Jack Ward literally just come off winning the biggest Old World GT that has happened in the world.
Where he played Keith in the final. So
Yes.
it's a rematch and a grudge match for Keith.
Yeah, so this match has happened before, and last time it went into Mop's favour. So it'll be interesting to see if Keith has learned anything from that game. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Different geese.
yeah.
Keith just shouted his key to strategy is not letting Jack roll lucky dice.
So we
Again.
have Alex with Reek Canny like. There you go. That one's for you, Dave.
I don't think there's anything canny about this game, to be fair.
There's very little kindness. This is. I mean, I'm delighted.
Yeah, this is
I'm gonna watch the second and third best VC players in the country
the ranking says different.
having a great time.
Yeah, I was going to say this is probably a really good watch for the Vampire Counts players, and also going to be very interesting to see if GW, after these results, does do something against vampires and undead.
Yeah.
So what feature?
Dangerous to infantry. Water features of this event are dangerous to infantry, difficult to everyone else. Yeah, the players were just clarifying.
Although I can't imagine they'll be pushing
So we're
anything through
dragging
that
one
isn't
guy on it
ethereal.
this time round. It's the positive.
Yes, Steve
So-
Toll's dragon would have survived in the water.
Yeah, so there was actually a rules mistake in the last game that we didn't actually pick up on, which we should have. The dragon shouldn't have actually died because the grave guards were on terrain, so shouldn't have actually give ground. So the dragon should have
But
lived.
they could drill off of the terrain to give ground. I think that's what happened. 'Cause he
Oh,
drilled,
is that what it was?
he drilled the unit. Yeah.
Right, so we've got a quick update from Alex. So I believe only Sam can snatch a win with a 20-0. Right, okay, that's interesting. So if it's not one of these Vamps players, it will be Sam who plays Vamps.
Yeah.
Yes. It is guaranteed Vampire Count winner at this event. And people will continue to say they're overpowered. I'll continue to say they're not.
I think the 3 vampire players in the top 3 probably shows that it might be a little bit.
3 best players.
Yeah.
You could also say
Causality and causation.
three or four of the best players in the room are the top 3, and they just so happen to be playing.
Oh,
vampires.
yeah. No, I do. I
I
do.
said if Keith was playing Wood Elves and Jack was playing Dwarves, they wouldn't be at the top table. So there is definitely an element. Can I get a water, please? We've been asked for drinks orders.
Coke. Bag of Coke, please.
You can't do drugs on Steam.
Can.
Right.
I need
Thank
something
you.
to perk me up to watching a Vamp on Vamp game.
It's going to be great. They're going to do nothing for 4 turns, and one of them's going to take a little risk, and then it will all go to shit, and that guy will lose.
I think it's going to be whoever pushes first. It'll be whoever pushes first, makes a mistake.
The interesting situation again is Jack is behind in the event overall, which is now going to make it a more interesting game.
Yeah.
Jack has to push. If he wants to win, he has to do something.
Yeah,
Fucking hanging.
but he might be Daisy and be like, oh, I'll take second, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Spamps.
He's not Steve Toll. He's not going to go for that.
So one slight advantage that I think Keith has in this setup is the fact that Jack was out drinking until 6 o'clock this morning. He's had 1 hour's sleep, so that might play into a disadvantage for young Jack.
You could say on the back of that Vamps is so overpowered you can do it while still drunk.
I wouldn't agree. Highly technical army. Connoisseur's army.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, so they're just getting ready to set up now. So it's strategic locations 4, so there's going to be absolutely loads of points available in this game. So you're going to be seeing the infantry jocks pushing up and trying to grab as many objectives as they possibly can.
I'm looking forward to the sort of the zombie on zombie battles for these objectives, where we've got zombies just tickling each other. The turn. We did earlier see Keith with the battle-lusted zombies, which was a nice change of pace.
Zombie matchups can be very explosive. If it's your turn and you Van Hell's Battle as Curse of Years, Word of Pain, and then zombie off, you will explode them.
Yeah.
And it can often take the other VC player by surprise that your zombies just one-shot his zombies.
It seems like Jack's try-hard boards are getting in the way at the moment. The dangers are going for best player and best painted.
Yeah, so Jack, for anybody who hasn't seen, I'll try and post some pictures and stuff. I'll get them off Scott later. Jack has a pumpkin patch board that he's got like a little dry ice machine on as well. I mean, it does look really cool. Although it doesn't really fit in my car when I'm going to drive him home later. There's his Hex Wraiths he's been trying hard with.
It's the fact that I've got 2 armies in your boot as well. That's taking up all the space.
Yeah. I mean, he is taking a Cathay army home as well. So Jack is coming over to Italy with us, and he's going to be our Cathay player over in Italy next weekend.
He looks like he's just learned that for the first time.
It's actually interesting to see him demonstrate his disgust at playing Cathay. It's been an interesting change of personality for Jack.
He's pretending to be disgusted to play Cathay. He loves it.
Yeah.
He finally has an excuse to pick the even more meta-chasey shit.
So you are saying that vampires are meta-chasey? You heard it here first.
When people are copy and pasting my list, yes, they are meta-chasey.
Everybody, you heard it here first.
Can we get a comparison between Charlie's WTC list and
Yeah, there's an extra unit of zombies. Yeah, there's 2 differences.
Bob, go away. Go to your game. Go on. Good play.
We need a food. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Rapid deployment at the moment.
It's not too much brain involved at this point. It's
They've both got a plan. They know exactly what their armies do. They know exactly what the opponent does. I think playing a mirror gives you the certain advantage of 100% all of the rules, all of the tactics that they're going to employ. So you almost don't have to think in the deployment, especially for Strat 4, because you're like, right, you're just going to set 1 unit up to go on each objective and then 1 unit up to claim the center. And then the Hex Wraiths are going to be the kind of the linchpin, like the deployments of where they're going.
And it often comes similar to the previous game, just 1 run of bad dice. Everything can spiral if you do push, so it's all risk management. We all know Jack needs to push if he wants to win the event. Keith doesn't, but then is that Keith's game, as Charlie says? Is he going
thank
to
you so
get
much.
himself into
Thank
trouble?
you. Right, so apparently we can hear too much Jack talking, so we're going to turn the gain down slightly.
That's not a positive.
It's never a positive. For anyone who hasn't met Jack, you can hear him from all across the other side of the room.
Jack's actually down in Cardiff right now. You can still hear him.
He is, yeah. So the Hex Wraiths are going up on the hill, so they've got line of sight to pretty much everywhere on that side of the board. It's quite an interesting place. It's probably somewhere I would have thought about putting them as well, actually.
Maybe. I'm surprised Charlie has shown us the way with the Peekaboo. Keep them safe, keep them secret, give you the flexibility. Having them out in the open does give you a little bit of the fear.
They lose very hard to Banshees. They lose very hard to each other. So you want to keep them safe. But a very nice approach here is the peekaboo. Just give him a little slot through the middle to charge with.
With
Keeping
them
that
having
vision.
fly, you can fly over the top of your unit. In
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
Oh, he's putting back.
But they're both big win conditions. If you're
he's
the
not
guy
going
that
for it.
loses your hexes, you lose the game. If one of these players loses both the hex race units, they're absolutely fucked.
Are we seeing him doubling down onto one side now to force Keith to do the same? Oh, he's got his arms crossed. He's thinking about it.
This is one of the
First time Jack has ever been lost in
No,
thought.
no, he's going with his original decision.
the safety is splitting it up.
Yeah.
We are on a deployment that 9 inches cut off thing.
Jack, the map's got 9 inches in, or 6 inches in.
6 inches.
It's our first cheat of the day.
Yeah, first cheat of the day.
Early doors.
I
I've been
think.
run out of them stickers.
Yeah. I
haven't
think for the
told
next
them to
tournament we need to get a little dong that goes off. I think.
Yeah.
That's
Cheat,
next.
the cheat counter.
Yeah.
We just heard it called out there by Keith. He has got his Hex Race and marching column. Charlie mentioned that the exact words, I'm going to get you general.
Yeah. So marching column is probably a tactic that I just abuse a lot. Actually, like I love marching column. I love starting in marching column. It just gives you so much flexibility. I mean, especially in lists that I run where I'm quite slow. But then if you've got armies like this that are super fast, ignore all terrain, ignore models, you can just it's so fast.
I mean, it's an immediate. It's one of those things of the psychological game of saying, this is what I'm going to do to your opponent, not even hiding the tactic and saying exactly what you do.
Yeah.
If you come forward, I will do this to you. I want the draw because the draw will give me the event win.
Yeah, it just controls their movement. It keeps them honest. They cannot do what they want with their general's placement. You have to acknowledge it. The one thing he can do is he can give himself Spectral Steed, which allows him to join the Hex Raids because he becomes a flying model. But then your general's in your Hex Raids, which is not good. It is an emergency procedure though.
Yeah.
But generally, if your opponent knows that you want to do a flyover attack, it's very easy to stop it.
Yeah.
He's got actually doesn't have bats in this list. He's a fool. But you have some trash behind your general, bats or even a banshee just sits there, so there's no landing place for the hex rays and there's no flyovers. And I believe at this event they've ruled that individual models have to pass over the target, whereas other events or rules as written, the unit just clips and everything hits.
It's quite interesting that there's actually been targeted nerfs at vampires at this event. So we were talking earlier about the fact that we're not getting the double crumble that a lot of events and a lot of players are using at home out of the new FAQ. And also with the Hex Race Passover, it has to be individual models, not just the entire unit.
Yeah.
So there has been targeted nerfs, and we're still seeing vampire counts on these top tables. But these are very, very good players as well.
They are excellent players, but as we've sort of discussed with Charlie earlier, I think a lot of the changes that have been made in the pack have been targeting the screen style of playing, which is still popular, but people dislike playing into it more. It seems killing your own models isn't fun.
It's more toxic to play against, but it's much less strong at a GT than it used to be.
It has actually forced people into what Charlie believes to be the stronger build for Vamps. So,
it wasn't, nothing changed in Vampires that made 6 Scream worse. It was what changed everywhere else. What did 6 Scream beat? Dragons. What is now less good? Dragons. What does 6 Scream lose to? Gunpowder.
Cannons.
No one played Gunpowder before. Now it's really everywhere. Now there's Nuln and there's Cathay and Empire. Suddenly people, even Grand Army, getting some love. So 6 Scream, nothing changed for Vamps. It's what everything else changed.
Well, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a fluid meta. I'm really hoping with the new Cathay when that drops, and then if we get an FAQ alongside that as well, the game will then shift again. And I'm really excited for all these changes. It's quite nice to be able to shake it up. I know a lot of the fantasy players out there just want to keep the Stillmania going and keeping the same list forever, but I like it. I like to have the new challenge, the new way to build stuff. And without this change, we're never going to see the weaker factions get stronger as well.
Yeah.
So as much as you can advocate for you don't like stuff changing, that's the only way that things are going to get better for you.
Need to keep the change going. It's fun as well, right?
If everybody knows what's the best, you sort of lose the fun of being that person who creates the new thing.
Yeah. It's like the end of 1.5 and end of version 1, and I know you were the same. I'm just sick of playing the same
Yeah.
stuff. Every game I'm playing the same list. It's triple Dragon Chaos. I've seen that 9 times today. And it was so nice to have that shift. We are somewhat coalescing in 1.5 into the lists that are good again. It is getting a bit stale again. There's still some innovation going on, but it's really approaching it's figured out.
Yeah.
So the next change will be
It's
great.
just tinkering.
Yeah.
I'm quite enjoying if we start getting 6 monthly changes, then I'd be really happy with
Oh,
that.
it'd be
Like
beautiful.
massive patches every 6 months, I'd be really keen for that.
Yeah. I got bored a bit too soon. I've gone 0 ethereal 8 Vargeists for our next competitive team event.
I think the problem is we play too much. Like we play far too much. We played far too much competitive Warhammer. Like you can see most people on the team are swapping out to the less competitive options just because we want to. Like we want the struggle. We want to be able to come up with new things again. I'm trying to make lists in Grand Army with dwarves just because I want to use certain
I'm trying to
things.
make Charlie scared of dinosaurs at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince him and wiggle into his brain that it'll actually beat him.
Lizardmen are cool, man. Let's
I
play.
think lizardmen are actually quite good. So
Let's play
lizardmen
them.
into X-Force are actually really good.
Because the bounce spells got way stronger
Yeah.
with 1.5, and Lizardmen have really good bounce spells.
It's because they're all on large targets as well. You can just pick
Yeah, no
what you
hiding.
want to do.
No hiding. It's in Italy.
It's in Italy. Oh, but we're using it next week anyway. We've just had the team manager having a go at Charlie for giving away tech, but it's fine because we're using it next week anyway.
It's already public knowledge.
We feel like 8 Vargeist is probably not going to be the solved meta outside of that individual event.
They
let's
probably
be
won't be at
honest.
Worlds.
With Pashwith, what's your take on Cathay as a counter to VC? Interestingly, we were using VC as a counter to Cathay.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
outside of the Rings of Jet, they really struggle with magic attacks. So the Hex Race can just dominate that game.
Yeah, it depends which VC and which Cathay it is. Like if you think back to Worlds where the Cathay meta was double character balloon, triple cannon, and so on, and the VC meta was bricks.
Yeah.
Cathay probably wins it, but it kept their scoring down, so it wasn't a pairing that they were too interested in. Cathay destroys Terrorgeist as well, but the way we approached it was, Hex-Rays destroy Cathay, so we were trying to put VC into Cathay where we could. We never got we got the pairing in round 1 against Hungary, and that was it.
Yeah.
In today's game, where you have these Rings of Jet, full investment on Hex-Wraith is still fine. A Ring of Jet, on average, kills 2 or 3. So if you have a 9 Hex-Wraith unit, it ain't changing too much. However, if you're running these 6 Hex-Wraith units, Cathay can beat VC for sure.
Here's that Keith has got the first turn. Jack doesn't look great or happy about it. He has got the sunglasses back on to deal with the bright lights of the top table.
Yes. So we have a comment for Charlie. Are you drinking a couple of pints of blood?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Cleverly disguised.
Because the blood comes in pints, apparently.
So yeah, we're seeing the game's starting to kick off. Keith has turn 1. He has both of his unit of Hex-Rays in marching column, which is to threaten the general. They can't kill the general unless Jack completely messes up, but they will force the general to be in bad positions, right? Less efficient positions.
The threats,
It does give Jack a huge advantage in the ethereal air battle, where he can just plonk in front and he can't be charged. So it is an exploitable thing. However, with Hellish Vigor, these Hex-Rays can move then reform. So we'll see how Keith plays his turn 1. Does he just want to move and then reform them? Or does he keep them in the column? If they're in the column, they threaten that general. They're never going to get him. It really hampers his ability to threaten the opposing Hex-Rays, though. So I think we might see these come out of marching column in turn 1 or 2.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think these were put into marching column in case that Jack went first and made a mistake.
Yeah, and threaten. They really need to come out of marching column. Or Jack can do what the fuck he wants with the 8 unit of hex rays, the big hex rays, can go wherever they want.
It is some Irish blood that Charlie's working for at the moment.
Yeah, we don't have much to choose from at the minute. Not my favorite blood.
I'm currently not drinking because I've got to drive home, which is like an 8-hour drive, and I was horrendously hungover this morning.
We
so.
did the drinking yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that
you
yesterday.
Did you make it to the right house this time?
I did, yeah.
Well done.
I got on perfectly
Personal
fine.
growth. Personal growth.
Honestly, as long as you eat, you can drink anything. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning at Worlds with the Finns. Last man standing. Just have something to eat.
I went to bed at 9 last night. I was like turboed. I was stood there and I was like, I'm falling asleep while I'm stood up. I was like, I need to go. It was really bad. Apparently drinking from breakfast time just kicks in, apparently. Right, so Keith's just kind of getting all of his measurements done. I think he's trying to work out where Jack can potentially get to and if any mistakes potentially could be made in the next round, and make sure that Keith doesn't give any of his flanks.
Pash's comment before there, Chris is playing VC. They're on, I see table 4. I think Chris is playing his quadruple Shogungan list into double hex VC, and we had a chat before the game, and he has play into it, right? He has 2 magic weapons, but it's not the greatest match.
I really like Chris's list as well. The fact he's got that, it's the Demigriff that's guarding the cannons as well. I really like that. It's a nice bit of tech.
Too many, Pash. Too many. But
Too
not
many.
here, because you can only have one at Forgotten North.
Yeah, there are 0 to 1 rings of jet here, which is good.
Yeah, which is another targeted nerf at Cafe, which might be another reason why they're not higher up on the tables.
Yeah. There's, I think they maybe arguably overdid the Cafe nerfs at this event. I think all you need to do is Thunderous doesn't stack and 2 balloons, something like that.
Yeah, I think
Rings of Jet as well. I mean, you could also do that one, but like all 3s may be too much.
I think it's quite interesting though that when people talk about an army needs to be slapped back down, it only minimal changes, and you'll start to see massively different results.
Yeah.
Like we've got those, and I think like Chris Cousins is probably the highest Cafe player we've got here at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think he's on table
4,
and he
no
does
balloons.
no balloons. So all of the balloon players are a lot further down. So I think there is a balloon off on table 7. So that's the highest currently. But that is Mark, so he is Team England as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Actually, the Cafe kind of struggling into this meta.
I think the ring of Jet thing is nice.
The popularity of Vamps as well at the tournament is one of the areas that Cafe struggle in. They've been dominating games, but coming into the Vampires where they struggle to do enough damage into hordes of infantry. They're very good into the elite stuff, but when you've got 40 zombies to clear out of the way, it's a lot harder.
But interesting enough, so Mark is probably doing one of the best with the balloons, and he's actually brought the Hailstorm artillery. So he's managing to work through the undead with the artillery.
Blast,
which is really interesting actually. So that's kind of like a pick that we're not really seeing too much. It's working into vampires.
Yeah. I think Cafe will generally beat Vampires, but they might get an 11 or a 12, where they would expect to get 20s into other stuff.
Yeah, so we just got a little hot take from Mop. He said that if he had 3 of the Hellstorm battery, he would have worked through the vampires. Yeah.
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
So balloons give them line of sight as well, so they get more accurate.
Yeah, they're never indirect.
Which is kind of the point to them, right? Like, I feel if they go back to that role, then that would be a lot less oppressive for everyone, and everyone would feel better about the balloons. Like, if they're there to give line of sight for these batteries, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Some dice going in
Should be
as
sort
well.
of incidental shooting, not devastating shooting.
Yeah, 100%. Could not agree more. Right, this is the...
We've got a Unquiet.
Looked like a fireball on 2d6.
Oh, we have a huge ring of ruby ring into hexes. Now, hexes going down in this matchup is hugely impactful. We're going to see how this goes. I think it's on the big unit, because he's left a little gap. We've got a big ruby ring on hexes here.
Oh, that's bad.
Mop is infusing these dice. Oh, there's a hex unit down. That is colossal.
That's
That is
massive.
a oofed.
That's absolutely massive.
Mott's lucky dice aren't with him.
Oh, that is
That is huge.
Ooh, for them to
actually.
get that's
absolutely huge.
massive.
It
Someone
makes
say
it
that
even harder for Jack now because he's already down. Keith doesn't have to move now.
yeah,
Sit and wait. You're
he's-
ahead.
He's lost the aerial battle
Yeah.
now, so it's all going to be on the ground.
As we were saying at the top of the show, the ethereal battle is huge here, and it has just been won. And all it took was a fucking
Ruby ring.
Ruby ring. Much maligned and definitely bad now, but sometimes it's good.
Still good.
Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes you just need to clear something out of the way, and it goes. I recall getting a ruby ring into your
killed
Banshee, which then let me go full
Yeah.
shots into Graveguard from 30 Outriders.
Yeah.
You stuck him in front as a cheeky chappy,
-1 hit.
-1 hit, you'll be fine,
Zap.
and you got ruby ringed.
I mean, a ruby ring killing 8 Hextrays is
It's pretty wild.
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's big. Although saying that though, like
Unfair.
everybody says that ruby rings aren't that good, but obviously the fireball thing is exactly the same, but just a higher AP.
Yeah.
So like it has almost the same results, really.
Yeah, but you can't dispel the fireball thing.
No, you definitely can't.
There's
Yeah,
ruby
but
ring.
I can roll twos. I can roll ones and twos.
True.
Probably about the same kind of like likelihood of going off.
Can you take a ruby ring on a thing?
I can't take any normal items.
Uh,
I can't get any normal banners. This is when there's an argument going, oh
True.
yeah, if you get a specific banner that makes like you magical attacks, I'm like, no.
Dwarves don't get it.
Yeah.
They should just do
Why don't you just take
runesmiths
it?
give magic instead
Yeah,
of burning.
yeah.
Why don't you just take it from Cathay like you did with the cannons? It makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently we steal everything from Cathay. Right, so it's currently looking a little bit bad for Jack.
I would go as far as say he has lost this game now. To be honest, that wasn't the 6 Hexrays, it was the 8,
Yeah, that's rough.
and they died for free. There was no investment.
No.
It's like you just forgot to bring them to the game.
Yeah, that was horrendous. I think potentially the size of the unit being 8, meaning they couldn't fit behind the wood, was the massive detriment there.
Well, it's
He left the gap.
He left the gap.
He
so
chose
he
to
could
leave
charge.
invisible because they can't die to a ruby ring. That's the concept. That's why, I mean, it's easy to say now I have 9.
Yeah.
It's just that one model survives is so different.
Yeah.
And that's how you play it. You have the big unit of 9, the small unit of 5, and the big unit goes in front of the ruby ring and says, I dares you.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so Keith's saying it was 8 wounds it was 8 hits, 8 wounds, and you need to make 1 regen, and he didn't make 1 regen. So Keith killed a Chaos Dragon Lord in the last game with a dangerous terrain from the baggage train, killed it.
Sometimes at this
And
level,
now
this
he's one
is what happens to win a GT. It's why it's so hard to win the bloody things.
They are hard to win, but at the same time, it's the same players at the top 4 tables every time. Because yes, dice are important, but they don't change the outcome of the top 4, right?
No, they definitely don't. So Ricky, this is with the 3 rings of Jet, right? So at the Forgotten North, it was comped to only be able to bring 1 to this, which is definitely contributing to Cathay, I think, at this event.
It's pulling them down, yeah. Especially nearly every VC list now is double hex, and that destroys Cathay if they cannot spam the rings.
Yeah.
Keith now just having a gentle lunge after that. Nice.
Keith
sit
has
down.
just sat down with a pint of Guinness. I think he's decided, yeah, I've won this event.
This is nice and comfy for him right now.
That's the leg stretch of a man that knows that he's just done a fatal blow to Jack.
It's revenge, innit? It's got to be pretty sweet right now after Cardiff.
To be fair, there is still 6 turns of Warhammer to play. It's a bad start.
Yeah.
But other people have had worse starts than this in 1 games. There's still a lot of Warhammer to be played. Screams can still happen.
It's the screams into a low
Flyers.
leadership army as well, so it's
still very spiky. Jack still has the dark magic advantage.
He does. So the highest amount of the rings of Jet that Pash has seen is 14 at an American event.
Wowzers.
I mean, I respect it. Like, if you're going to spam, You spam, right? That's the way.
That's bonkers, man. No.
Oh, I'll get that up on the screen. So the legacy armies that are here aren't using the Renegades rules, as they weren't allowed in this comp. But the legacies are actually doing really well. There's Chaos Dwarves up on the top tables. There's High Elves around the mid tables. Unfortunately, I don't think the High Elves did.
I like you think High Elves are legacy because they're that bad.
Oh yeah.
They might
as
well be, right?
Sorry, I'm talking through the weak ones as well,
Usually
right?
bad armies.
Oh yeah, I'm talking bad armies now. But Skaven did manage to beat Cathay. So unrenegade Skaven beat Cathay. That's big news, massive news. Ogres as well have been doing amazing as well. But yeah, a few of the weaker armies are actually doing quite well. There is a High Elves on table 7 as well, which is just glorious.
There's a
to
High
see.
Elf clash. High Elf v High Elf on
Yeah.
Saturday.
So they're both on the same
We do
points.
have Tom Carley with the Beast Ben pushing for a 5-0 that he's looking for.
5-0 non-podium.
Well, it's his objective for the tournament was to go 5-0.
Nice.
What he's wanted to achieve. So it's
He probably will
interesting to
because I think he's into 6. He's into
Yeah.
4T6
Yes.
scale, so he probably is favoured there.
Yeah, so it's looking like Tom Carley with his Beastmen going for the 5-0. So it looks like he'll be winning all of them. If Keith can get this as well, there'll be 2 5-0s at this event.
Yep.
Or
Yes,
potentially
indeed.
more as well, actually.
Sam Toll on 4
Sam's
wins.
on 4.
I think Sam Toll's on 4 wins. Maybe he had 3 in a draw. I'm not sure.
And there again, yeah.
Um,
Right, so Sakuda, you're right, buddy. How's it going? Skaven at OP. Yes, we need
Nerf
to nerf
Skaven.
Skaven. Need to nerf them now. They are far
Those
too
Rattling
strong.
guns terrify me. I have no idea, but every time I play into Skaven, it's just they always build lists that I'm
Yeah.
building
They really
the
get-
opposite of.
the
Like
Skaven and the new
counter it.
meta. They
the
definitely
one
are.
saving thing for me is all the Warpstone stuff is magic attacks except the rattling guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, just while we're talking about Skaven, we actually have someone who has won a GT with Skaven. It is Jack Allen, Morpheus. How's it going, mate? So just catching up on these sick content, having top players in the game is pure. Love it, mate. Thank you so much for watching, mate. Really appreciate you being here.
Who are the top players?
No idea. It's certainly not me recently.
What's
it's
the plural
definitely-
for? Where's that plural come from?
Yeah. Yeah,
We're
no,
currently sharing a Forgotten North. If you won this one, you could brag.
yeah, so the non-renegade ogres are actually doing quite well. I think that in the right matchups, ogres can be very good. Like
I think
ogres
if
are
they
still,
got push a battle to get 2 ranks with a full August, it'd be brutal.
yeah. I think
So
if we
they-
can push them to get something changed in the FAQ, it'd be really, really good.
They're a great 2 and 3 army at GT. I think like they absolutely smash some stuff. They just really struggle into the rest.
Yeah. So the way that GW writes rules for high elves and elves in general might as well be a legacy army. Right, so I'm going to put this out there, right? That wood elves, high elves, and dark elves are currently higher in the old world rankings than Expedition Force for dwarves.
Isn't that just because you're bringing down the winning average? Isn't it?
Mate. Yeah, so it is quite funny that Legacy is actually winning the most games. Like Legacy are super strong. You heard it here first. Heard it here first. We need to ban Legacies. GW knew this.
That's James Workshop there, sneaking
Yeah,
his way in.
yeah.
Ban the legacy guys. Honest.
Yeah.
Listen to us.
Oh, it's crazy.
Appears that not much is happening. I think both players are still in shock about the
Yeah.
X-rays dying. They're
Things
still
happening
just sort of
forward.
they're
Shambles.
still just coping with it.
Yeah, no,
There was a
definitely.
shamble forward on the left. We had the grave guard. I think the BSB has left the grave guard unit.
He's just
Yeah,
gone
yeah,
for a
it's
wander. He
Nice.
thinks it's
That
done.
is flyover city.
He's walked out of window.
Yeah,
Just scooped.
Keith has rage quit the event, and Jack is claiming a default win off the back of it.
I think he might have had to go to the toilet, but that's a 0-20.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gone.
Can't step away from the table.
Go, you're watching. I can't cheat.
So we're now going to witness Jack nudge models.
Yeah. Wait, those hex rays are back.
Yeah, I just summoned some more.
I just invocationed them. They come back.
Yeah, no, this is true. That is true, mate. 100%. Right, let's have a look through the comments. We've been chatting. So even though Graveguard in core are only screaming into combat, Banshee itself in combat, I completely agree. I think these are all changes that could be made. I think hopefully once they're not legacies anymore and they're brought into books, I'm very hopeful of this. I think we'll see some positive changes for them. We've got a comment for you, Charlie.
Ban Charlie. Sure.
I can get behind that movement.
Yeah. Just ban him
I'll
straight
quit
out.
singles.
It's the consistent thing that people will notice that I build lists that directly counter Steve Toll. I just want to ruin Steve Toll's life.
Yeah.
Charlie does it to me. And Steve, he's got a good record against you and Tony's. He has 20 O'd you before.
Yes.
Not enough one. So we've got a little triangle of
Yeah, we
hate going
do.
at the moment.
So, Jack, there are some really interesting nerfs that have taken place at this event, actually. So there's been targeted nerfs at VC and at Cafe. So the nerfs that have been targeted into VC is that you can't do like the whole unit of Hex Wraiths doing flyover wounds. It has to be model by model. And also there's no double regen as well. And then Cafe, there's been loads of targeted nerfs into them as well. You can only take one character balloon, or you can take 2 non-character balloons, and you can only take 1 ring of jet as well.
And Thunderous doesn't stack.
And Thunderous doesn't stack as well. So we think potentially Cathay might have been comped too hard in this event. The VC getting those comps potentially might not have been enough, but these are really good players. So I don't think you could say that it's potentially that busted. I think it's just good players that are playing with these armies.
It's very good players using a very strong army. There's no doubt that vampires are a strong army.
Yeah.
Nobody will sort of defend that statement, I don't think. But it is people playing it well. It's a very synergistic army. And what's not shown at the top table is the vampire players who are at the bottom tables. Because if you don't get it right, it falls to
it's
bits
very bad.
very, very quickly.
I think a nice data point I like is at WTC, the average score for the VC armies was like 10.2.
Yeah.
As in they basically they drew every game where
And
they
you basically
flatlined.
raised that yourself.
I got 88, but it's a different story. But yes, vampire. But I think if you looked at the list of names of players at this event and didn't see their armies and said who will be the top 4, you would have written the same ones without knowing the armies that they were playing. I am, of course, going to defend VC, but they're definitely uncomped Cafe is a whole different level of evil.
I remember the days when people used to say that the goblins were busted. So it's
I think the difference.
everybody has their moment in the sun.
Yeah.
So I think the difference between like uncomped, like fully uncomped Cafe and fully uncomped vampire counts is that fully uncomped Cafe can remove any army in the game in 1 turn. And vampire counts can't do that. Like, yeah, they're annoying to get through. Yes, they're really strong. Yes, they do need a little bit of a fix. But completely uncomped Cafe with thunderous impacts can mean that dwarves physically can't move because they go down to movement 0, and then suddenly they've got 6 or 7 balloons and can table me in a turn. Like, it's just not fun. It's not fun. Like, 1 balloon or 2 balloons, like, that's absolutely fine. But I think with all the new stuff that's coming out, it's going to be really good.
And that comment from Forever the Skeptic there, can you not make the same argument by Cafe? I think the key differential is you could put an uncomped Cafe in the hands of an average player and he'll smash. You put VC in the hands of an average player, he will not smash. I think that is the key difference in where the 2 armies are.
Yeah, I think so. Right, Sinclair. I don't know. VC seems like the most broken in a sense that they don't play the game. Look at the game you broadcast, unless people self-death. Yeah. No, I fully appreciate that. Like,
They don't play the game; they play their own game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no, they do. Obviously, there were nerfs put in on this, and people are self-nerfing. Like, I've spoken to a lot of people on Discord and on YouTube, and especially with Cafe, a lot of people are only wanting to use 1 balloon or 2 balloons.
Yeah.
So people are doing this.
It's
pride.
frustration. I
Yeah.
wish
Pride in
that
it.
the Sentinels were the busted unit in that book.
Yeah.
The Sentinels are beautiful. I'm not actually a fan of the balloon model myself, but the Sentinels are gorgeous.
Sentinels epic.
If we had 6 of them on the table, I'd be chuffed.
They are really good as well. They just obviously they just die,
not as
right?
good, yeah.
But if they can charge stuff, they are extremely good. And the pick a spell every game, different spell, different lore every game. Bang level
Power
3,
level 3 is so good.
very good. It's just it needs to be 50 points cheaper.
Yeah.
So we've got Anthony. You're right, mate. How's it going? So, hello, guys. Question: using your race, your army, what would you include in your list to counter vampires on a tournament? So you can consider that you will also face other armies. So me personally would be Doomseekers. Lots and lots and lots of Doomseekers is probably my best way to deal with them.
As a vampire count player, if I want to count vampires, I would take Blood Knights. They kill Hexrays, they kill Graveguard, they kill Terrorgeist, they kill zombies, they kill everything. Blood Knights are the best VC counter to VC.
No, it's got to be my Suffer Not the Demon Witch Hunter. give everything magic attacks, and if you just so happen to have 30 Outrider shots at strength 4 with
That'll
magic
do.
bullets,
Yeah,
they've got to hide them.
Yeah, I feel bad for those people who paid 700 quid for 7 balloons.
Funnily enough, I don't.
I don't know, no, because at the beginning, obviously, we didn't know how strong they were going to be. So the people who bought them initially, then yeah, I do feel sorry for them. But
If you bought yours in the first week, you do have a pass.
yeah.
If you bought 7 in the first week, though, you've had play testing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I bought them in the first. You bought 7.
You bought the exact amount you're
Yeah.
allowed in a list.
I mean, 6 cannons and fishing for the general is good, unless the general is ethereal, and then that's unfortunately a
And then
non-starter.
it's sad biscuits.
Yeah.
But it is good. The roll 6 lookout sirs, please, is quite a tense moment for the VC player.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
Statistically, you should fail one. You never
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
we should probably get back to the game anyway. I think we've been.
Things are
To
moving
be fair,
closer.
nothing is, in our defense, nothing's fucking happened.
Well, I mean, Jack's pushing forward, trying to get those 30 points to Gen. Trying to get those objectives.
So we have
It's 2 each at the minute. It's
big. So the 2 bricks closest to the top of the table near the dice tray are both zombies. Then just below that, Jack has his Grave Guard and his Mortis. He did spot he was about to feed his BSB to a flyover attack, so he's popped it back in the unit.
oh.
Then we've got
At least he
the
didn't die to a cabbage.
other unit of zombies just holding the backfield objective, and that's it for Jack's. Then
Thank you so much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. No problem at all, mate. Anytime. Thank you.
Then for Keith, we've got the zombies next to that little red house, just holding. Very classic infantry tactic, pinning your flank to an impassable piece of terrain. He's kept his hexes in flyover formation. Again, just keeping this general honest on Jack's side. And you're seeing Jack having positioned his general very defensively. I would like, now that he has the ethereal dominance, might be nice to take one or both of these out of that marching column. Jack's never going to leave his general fly over a boat. Graveguard in the center, Mortis behind, bats behind the wood, and zombies on the left on the objective. So, as with every
There's
VC
a
mirror,
little
it is
sign of-
posture until someone fucks up, and then it all cascades.
Yeah,
It's credit for top table level play as well between people there. Keith has just warned him that there was a gap for him to actually go through with the fly over there, which Jack is now fixing.
Yeah, so it's quite nice to see the sport in this kind
No
of level.
gotchas,
No,
just
it's really good.
Jack said his intent.
It's easy to be sporting when you have probably
Yeah.
won the GT.
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Yeah.
Let's see if he was losing this game if he pointed that out.
So for the have I played Royal Clans in 1.5? Yes, I have played lots and lots of games with Royal Clans. I haven't taken them to an event. We did play the America Scrim, and I was using them in that against Team USA. Just at the moment, the nerfs to the Anvil were just catastrophic. The nerfs to the Trollhammer Torpedo as well. So they're not the best way to play at the moment. So competitively at tournaments, I wouldn't play with them, but I play with them with my friends, and I play with them in home games and stuff like that. Or if I want a game against one of these guys for fun, then I'll play with them. But the problem we have at the moment is you can build a Royal Clans list that's amazing into vampire counts, but you get absolutely smashed by Cafe. So as soon as Cafe changes, then we'll be able to get the Royal Clans back out, for sure. Black Sigil, you're right, buddy. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in for 2 days in a row, mate. Really appreciate it.
Trying to use
Thank you.
his
Live
general
from
as
Canada,
bait.
right?
I know, yeah.
Jack's trying to bait the general.
So, like this, he's leaving space, so he could fly over, but then immediately get charged by the Hexies.
I mean, that is a very interesting way to all in a game.
Yeah.
You leave your general vulnerable for a flyover. You have the counter charge ready, and you say to him, "Look, you've got 6 guys winning on 4s. You're going to win me 4 times. I've got a 5-up regen. I'm going to make 1.
Yeah.
The maths have me losing 2 wounds. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I've lost this game anyway.
But it's a way to get back on even keel with the ethereal battle.
It would immediately equalize the game.
Nope, it's not going for it.
Unfortunately, it does involve you taking a galactic risk. I would love it though. But then, as Keith, you just don't take it. You're like, oh, I see what you've left me there.
This is
I
what we
will
said
decline.
earlier. When somebody leaves you just in charge range, they're doing that on purpose. If he's leaving that up for you, you don't need to do it. You're ahead.
You're ahead.
You're winning the tournament.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Just quickly before I get into the focus ones. So the advice with the royal clans would basically be just to bide our time. It will come, and just make your units as big as possible. Go for that points to now, so if you don't lose too many points, sit on the objectives, score, and try and push models off objectives, and make your characters really fighty. Basically, is the advice that I'd give. Right, so let's jump into Jack Allen. All VC are winning huge on game 4. On all the top tables. Just this tournament in isolation, pretty dumb list archetype, right? It's going to be something like top 5 all VC. It has to be busted. I think it does need looking at. Like we all know,
It's
we
a
all
strong
know.
army and good players.
Yeah.
I would love a tournament to just ban them. It would just be fun because suddenly it relieves a lot of pressure in list building. People don't have to take magic items. People don't have to take anti-leadership.
Are you James Workshop? What's going on here?
I don't want to be at that event. But-
He's upset that other people are winning with like VC and it's not him.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get your demons back out, mate. No,
2 tournaments in a row that you've not won with
Yeah,
VC.
yeah. I know. Like we fully appreciate vampires are too strong, and we want them to get toned down. I don't think anyone's not calling for that.
But we want to see them as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
this idea of nerf them into the ground,
It's
they're
the
an
same.
iconic army.
It's the eternal thing of Warhammer. Every edition of Warhammer in 40k fantasy, heresy, whatever, since the dawn of time, the top army, everyone complains about it. And then it gets nerfed, and then there's a new one, and everyone complains about that. It's the eternal battle against balance. It's the same in video games. There's certain heroes in Dota or champions in League of Legends that are just too good, and everyone complains about it, and then they get nerfed, and then something else happens. But it's the eternal discourse, and we enjoy it. But let's not lose perspective that it is an eternal discourse.
Yeah. I mean, the vampires nerfing time will come. It definitely will come, and then it'll be interesting to see how many vampires players are still playing vampires after this. So
I'll never change. I was playing them before they were cool.
This is true. So we got one for all of us. Out of curiosity, do any of us play Warhammer Total War? Yeah, probably all of us, right? Oh, do you not?
Mate, I'm the old school.
Oh, you're
Total Wars.
mythology, aren't you?
I'm playing Age of Mythology at the minute, but my
not Total War.
It's Medieval 2 Total War.
Medieval 2 is a banger. I play all of them. I played every Total War. I beat every Total War on Legendary. It's a great joy.
I think they're really good. Like, I think they're really, really good.
Superb games.
Although saying that, I've been playing Total War since I was probably about 12, I think. I
Yeah.
think I first started with, no, it'd be younger than that. It was Rome Total War. I can actually remember
I
the
started with
TV
Medieval
show
1.
that used
Yeah.
Rome Total
Yeah,
War
yeah.
with the kids using it as
It was
like
so
that.
fun, and they were so terrible at it. But sitting there like, no, you fools.
Take
You
the
charge
bridge.
elephants with your archers, you idiots. I just think they'll break them.
Yeah, that was sick. I started with Medieval 1.
Yeah.
Medieval
Yeah,
1 was
long
fine. The
back in the
Swedish
mist of
pikemen
times.
that never work, but look cool.
Yeah, and then and then I went back for Shogun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played them since the dawn of time. They're superb games.
All right, so we've got Phil asking, he's back. What happened to Chaos in the last game? Unfortunately, the dragon died to a baggage train, tripping over his own toes, and the game cascaded horrendously. Basically, Steve killed his own dragon. He rolled all of the dice to kill his own dragon, and it ended really badly. It was an 18-2 to Keith in that game. Pretty rough one.
From 10 screams.
Steve did the wounds to himself on that.
He screamed.
rolled them.
He screamed twice, and he did 9 wounds.
So the other problem,
Behave.
Jack, with the 20-0 system compared to the win-loss is Keith has also
What Mock
got
does.
5 wins. After. If he
What
wins
Mock
this,
normally does.
he would be on for 5 wins
Yeah.
as well. So
Don't have
if
to-
he
we
wins
don't
this
have to have
game in
tactics
20-0,
if we can just
or
roll
if he
good.
won it in win loss draw, he would still have won the event anyway. Jack, exactly the same. So if Jack would win this in 20, it would be exactly the same outcome either way.
We're having problem. The players are just listening to the stream now, and we're shouting at them. So professionalism is disintegrated in the last
Yeah.
2 minutes. Well, back.
Yeah,
Focus,
sorry.
focus.
I think it's because Jack thought I said that he wasn't going to win the game,
Yeah.
I think.
Uh,
We're not saying that at all, Jack, don't worry. We're having a debate about win-loss draw in 20-0.
So by the looks of things, he has set up that.
that's a nice
X-ray
suggestion from Alex. Just make VC take one plus vampires.
Yeah.
trap. Well, somebody
That's
was
nice.
talking about it's like just do vamps that are
No,
capped
right.
at 1999. So you don't get the second Banshee or
No, that's too far.
too far, too sad.
force 1+ vampires is so
Yeah.
cute. I like that.
I'd like to see vamps. Get an actual vampire
They got
into a
better as
unit
well.
of Blood
They're-
Knights and just charge it and kill it. It'll be
They were
fun.
hampered by
Yeah.
being level 3 mages only, and now that's not a hamper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a discussion that we were talking about earlier, Jack, with I think we were talking about the differences, and it is quite nice that there's a lots of events doing 20-0 and those doing win-loss draw as well, so you can cherry pick which ones you go to. So if you prefer some of the weaker armies that can push out those 11-9s and try and go for the 5 wins, then there are the events you can go to for that, and then if you prefer the ones where it's just smash, 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 then it's the 20-0s you can go to. It's just quite nice that there's that choice that you can go to as well now. It's like Old Worlds is just growing. Like there's going to be a lot more events that keep coming out as well. It's going to be really cool.
Okay, so we got a big moment. Battle Lust is
Battle
being
Lust.
cast onto the zombies. That's an 11, so that will be going off. So this is what we were talking before the game, where the zombie off can catch the less experienced VC players by surprise, where if you load up all the spells into it, Curse of Years, Word of Pain, Battle Lust, Fan House, all that, your zombie unit can explode the other guys, and it leaves a big hole in your line.
Thank you so much, Bugtazil. Really appreciate it. Boo, VC, boo.
So we will be seeing these zombies going in, and they will be doing a lot of damage. And it forces you to heal that zombie unit, which is going to deny heals on the thin zombie unit at the backfield as well. Now, Keith chose to drop Curse of Years. I think it's a really good spell in the mirror because of the zombie off. Your zombies hit on threes.
I think it's really
wound on
interesting
threes.
that he chose to drop that, even though in the pre-game talk you were telling him how good it was into the mirror.
No, I told him after he picked it.
Oh, was it after he picked it?
I
Oh,
didn't want to
okay.
influence it.
Oh, okay,
After
yeah.
he picked it, I was talking about it. But yeah, he wanted Steed to double leadership and Unquiet more. And I think that's understandable. I think Unquiet's actually kind of useless in this matchup because it's not a reliable way to deal with hexes.
Ah, Dave, I've got one for you, mate.
Message me on Discord.
So do you want to just comment your Discord name in?
It's Brewdog. You'll find me on the Dowie Discord.
Yes, if you go into the Dowie After Dark Discord and then just type in to have a look for Brewdog, you'll be able to find him. Drop him a message. He's actually been making all of these cards.
We have one there.
Oh, yeah. Let's try and get it up.
We've already discussed this on the stream as an interesting moment and choice.
Yeah. We're not allowed to give any judgment. So
But
Yeah.
it's a very interesting rhetorical question. We were
saw
thinking the same thing.
We saw it on the
Yeah.
way, and we're like, interesting.
Jack's also thinking the same thing. I think.
Yeah.
You just randomly pointed your hex rays to the right.
So yeah.
Shh, he won't notice.
So there's a question for us about the square-based balancing rules. So getting the extra points and stuff. Now, I don't think a lot of tournaments will pick these up because I think a lot of players will feel kind of butthurt they didn't get as many points as someone else and things like that. I personally quite like them. I want to take an extra 600 points of Slayers.
Yeah.
Like,
I
yeah.
started looking at it as like, oh, exactly what demons need. Demons they're overpointed. This is cool. I can make a demons list that works. It still wasn't enough points to make a legitimate demon list, unfortunately. It's still too far.
The classic discourse that you get on these
Oh,
things. It's toy soldiers.
I think this might be aimed at you, Charlie. Cheers, Black Sigil.
Yes, you
correct?
can. How dare you? I've won a VC tourney with Black Coach. I've won it with Vargeists. I've won it with Hex Raids.
Have you all won with goblins?
I've never won it with Six Screen. No, I've not won. I've won a tournament with High Elves. That's for the record.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Harsh, but fair.
Definitely. Right, so Jack's last one on this. When I won with Skaven in a 20-0 system, I would have finished 5th with a 5-0 beating 3 people above me. Want more top players to push for win-loss draw, that's all. I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's personal preference at the end of the
They're
day.
both
Like,
good.
It's something that I always chip in because
you prefer win-loss draw as well.
I
don't you?
don't.
I thought you did.
I know that I would win more tournaments if it was win-loss-draw.
Yeah.
Because of the type of armies that I play.
It's same with dwarves. Dwarves would win a lot more in win-loss draw as well.
I evade. I don't engage. I tend to win smaller games into matchups. I don't think that creates the best environment for a fun tournament for me.
Yeah.
So whilst it would benefit me, I do tend to prefer 20-0.
Yeah.
So back to
Overall,
the game, we're
know.
seeing an Archetype being measured out on Jack's defensive hex rays. So Keith is trying to find if there's a flyover that doesn't result in him being charged. The 1 inch rule may block this. That gap that he's going to land in may rob him of it. And this is where Van Hals would be very interesting because it's
very good.
It's a plus 9 inches
It's
on a
almost
marching
like I
bomb.
talked to Keith about Van Hals yesterday, and he didn't go for it again.
So Skaven at 2,600 would have some utter bullshit. I want to see utter bullshit in a Skaven army, though. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I was going to say, in terms of square base comp, it's just play with your toy soldiers.
Yeah, it's just fun, right?
However you want to play with your toy soldiers,
Yeah.
play with
And
it.
I think the thing is, I think a lot of people out there think that there's like this weird divide between different tournament comps. There's not. Like we're booking in to go and play at a TSN event. We want to go play with those comps. Like it's all there to be enjoyed. And if you enjoy that, then that's what you enjoy and that's what you want to go to. If you want to run loads and loads of extra models, go play in the Renegades comp. It's
The
awesome.
only challenge I have to the square-based system is, especially if I'm a newer player. Like, I've
Yeah.
only been playing a couple of years. All of my armies are built for 2K. So if I
buy more
move-
models, Dave.
Good. I mean, I've got them in the boot. But if my army's moved in the rankings down, so I get an extra 200 points, I've got to fill that somehow. And then you're like, it's not great, but it's a neat solution. I wouldn't be object to it.
I like it. I can take like an
Fine.
extra 10 Doomseekers.
I can have
Fear
like
the 30
4
Doomseekers.
Bastillodons.
So yeah, my opinion on that, I like it for a bit of a fun, wacky event. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm not
Leave it there.
Different.
Yeah,
It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It looks like we've given up on the flyover.
Yeah. And as for personal opinions, I actually prefer win-loss draw personally, but it is what it is.
I love them both.
Yeah.
I don't want either to prevail. I like a mix. I like going into an event with okay, it's win-loss draw. I need to play it this way.
Yeah.
I like that variety.
There's problems with both and there's positives with both.
Yeah.
There's no correct answer to either.
Do you know what I'd actually like? Like a 50-50 split between the big events being win-loss draw and 20-0. Because then you'd potentially see different top players doing well. Because people have got different play styles, right?
We got a question about high elves.
Oh, right. There we go.
Again, a lot of questions about high elves.
Mate, the high elf spec. Right, I'm literally going
This
to
is
get
all
up.
just Alex.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to go find out how the high elves are doing. Because the high elves are battling potentially for a podium place against each other. So if one can get a 20-0, there's potentially going to be a high elf podium. So I'm going to go check.
Could have got a break.
We do have. I'll solo.
Solo cast.
Right.
Are you going on?
So Richie and Dave have gone for. Richie's gone to check on some scores. Dave's gone to inhale nicotine, and I'm joined here by Team England's player manager,
Hello, mate.
Alex. Yeah, we're doing well.
I've just seen Richie's off to go look at High Elves
He is.
on the Down After Dark channel.
Yeah.
You've got to love that.
Well, he wants to see dead high elves, doesn't he? And there's a lot on a high elf game.
There is, I did point out Game 4, there was a really good Dwarf Slayer matchup against High Elves. It just looked glorious.
Yeah.
Everything died.
Oh, that'd be
Everything
amazing.
died.
High elves v dwarves. High elves v slayers. That is carnage. Everything dies.
It's the ultimate game as well, isn't it? It's the lore is High Elves versus...
The lore's good.
So looking around so far, you've obviously been trapped behind the table the entire time.
Yeah.
But walking around, there's not much going on. So on table 5 at the top end, you've got Tomb Kings and Tomb Kings. So it's not a Royal Host, sorry, it's Grand Army versus Mort Cult.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a monster mash, but there's, as you can imagine, not much is happening in that game.
Yeah.
The table I keep sort of walking past and looking over is Steve and Sam,
The toll goal.
which is everything's moved, They're in combat, but I can't quite see what's going on just yet.
So that's Steve Toll and Sam Toll, VC on Chaos.
That's the one, and I
Full
don't
clash.
he's nowhere near dangerous terrain with that dragon this time.
That's lucky for him.
I think so, yeah. And then over on, I think it's table 6, got Tom Cowley. So much has been removed from that table so far. I don't know how the game's going.
Yeah, I see big purple things are dead though, which implies that the Vile Tides are connecting.
Yeah, but then there's also quite a lot of dead stuff on Tom's side as well.
His stuff is worth nothing though.
It is. It is worth nothing. So it's.
Tom takes great joy in telling you how few points the thing you've just killed is worth.
I know, yeah. So I'm just having a quick look around, and that seems to be the case. But at Game 5, last day, everyone's getting a little bit tired, a little bit grumpy now. And if you look around, compared to what you had yesterday, everybody's met in the middle and they're all going at it now. There's no slow play going on. Everyone's just, they're in it.
We need to highlight this comment. There we go. Yes. I like Leith Campbell. You're welcome around for a cup of tea any day.
So what did I hear earlier was that how do you fix Carthage, ban Charlie?
No, it's been fixed VC.
VC, sorry, ban Charlie.
That was one of the suggested comps. We have High Elves need skirmishing drakes. Yes.
Yes.
Real Dragon Princes.
Yep.
360 Drakelings. Yes. Or like War of the Beard, where you could take a unit of 0 to 3 Dragon Princes on dragons as a unit.
Yeah, I think I've been on Richie's channel a couple of times, and the best thing that ever happened would be Drakelings. Or just Dragon Princes. Be an actual Dragon Princes again.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. And they already kind of make a model for them. So
It's so easy. Army of Infamy, Calidor, bang.
yeah.
No, we got Seaguard. Thank you very much.
Well, whilst he's away, let's just turn this to an elf chat on Downway After Dark. It's fine, isn't it? Because my big
Nothing would make him sadder.
I know. Because my big wish list, whilst people are talking about elves, my big wish list would be a Safri list of some description, get tech list back in, and make Swordmaster's core.
Core Swordmasters, check this in, and you give the sword, you like one unit of Swordmasters gets a 5-up save, a 5-up ward instead of 6-up ward, this sort of thing, you know. The chosen essentially. You get like some free lore master stuff going on. Get the old lore master. They get the old lore master item in where you loot every spell in the lore.
Yes, which they should do because it's high magic. The high
Plus
elves.
1 to cast if a mage is in a sword master unit. Why do high elves have the worst casting magic in the game?
When they should be the
They
best.
should be the
Bar a
best.
slam, they should be the best.
And they have the worst, literal worst casting magic in the game. Oh, you get reroll. Great, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so Dave's back. We turned it into it's a high elf takeover.
we're just bitching about high elves not being good enough. So how, if we check back in on the game, and you will notice we're talking about many things that are not the game because it is VC posturing and 1 unit Hexrays are dead, so no one's incentivized to play. The battle-lusted zombies have not gone in yet, so this is a very long shooting phase. We have a unit of 40 going up on the left. The bats continue to hide. The Hexrays staying in marching column. Mortis behind the Graveguard. This is all for Keith on the right. On the left, Jack is continuing to try to cover from / bait a flyover with his hexes ready to countercharge.
I think he might have just fluffed all his attacks there.
Was that the flyover?
If he flew over, he would have done 1 wound to me and then punches would have covered.
So they simulated the flyover. On the simulated rolls, the general didn't die, and the Hexrays did 2 screams. But it was never going to happen. It was a fool's hope. Keith has no incentive to take that risk at this point. Are those zombies battle lusted on Keith's side?
With the cheated, I realised about
Okay, so he did a 24-inch no front arc battle lust cast.
And then he said, word of pain on the same target. I was like, that's fine.
Okay.
Yours, obvious.
So the relentless cheating goes on. There hits Warhammer. What Between Worlds is good. Extremely true.
Yeah, I think this game, just when I took a look at the game before it even started, there was very little very little advantage to Keith playing an aggressive game. He was 4 points up at the start of the game anyway.
Yeah,
I think that the ball was in his court, and removing those hex race early is just
he spiked some dice, got a bit of luck,
Yeah.
and now all he needs to do is Netflix and chill.
pretty much no risk, take it easy, and he can take the tournament just on points.
And unfortunately for our dear viewers, we cannot pick up the table and move it and put a more interesting game in place. That said, as I said at the start of the show, the VC on VC matchup is 4 turns of nothing, and then someone makes a mistake, and it all goes absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, just looking at the last game, which you're obviously watching, it looked like VC were about to get it handed to them, and then and then that one
Chaos
one
are
terrain
winning.
roll.
Chaos are winning handily, one dangerous terrain, and suddenly VC win.
I think it figured it out. It was nearly a 1,200 point swing with that dragon dying.
1,200 point swing, that sounds about right. 'Cause it traded the dragon for the BSB and the Graveyard.
Yeah, no, it was awful. But I'm going to go on my.
And what happens from here very
Right,
much
I'm gonna
comes
go on
down
my
to the
wonders.
attitude of Jack. Does he want to sit and try and hold on to a podium, or does he full send and chase that win? We're going to...
So that's High Elf Happy Hour over with. We'll hand you back over to Dowie after dark.
Big vortex goes off. Squidging back in gracefully.
No.
Oh.
Get a loading screen for the.
Oh, Jesus.
I think we need a loading screen for that one. I think.
And we're back.
There is a big moment there. So Keith's spiritual vortex has gone off. Is he giant pint?
So I've literally just been around the tables and I've been talking to some of the players. The High Elves down on table 7. There's a potential really, really big win actually. So one of the High Elves and also the Empire is doing quite well on table 8 as well, which is Owen. So potentially we might actually see High Elves and Empire in the top 10, which is.
I did say to Owen that 4-1 was very achievable for him. He's one of my proteges in coaching.
The known pupils,
I
From
had
the-
my Nolan Enjoyer friend.
a school of engineers there.
He was a man who was very passionate about Empire. He's been pushing to get Empire to top tables for as long as he can. He finally had to give in and accept that Nolan is the better option, but he is doing well with it, which is great.
Another good.
And got him onto Team England as well.
I still think the Grand Army with like the triple illusion Pegasus mage it's not bad.
It's not.
It's not bad at all.
It's just the Outriders are too efficient.
Yeah. The no ponderous squint softens thing is just too good value for money, unfortunately. Yeah, Sam, Drain Magic is sensational. And you know what's even better than Drain Magic is 2 Drain Magics. They do stack, and that is -4 to cast for your opponent.
Yeah, which is just disgusting, right?
It's very good. So the Battle Lusted Zombies turned out was a cheat. They were 24 inches away from the mage, and it's a 12-inch spell. So we will not have the zombie clash that we thought were happening. There will be no zombie fight. Unless Jack Battle Lusts his zombies,
Then we may have it.
then we may have it.
He is an aggressive player.
Does have the potential for it. It'd be quite good.
But
Oh, it's a rubbish roll.
what it comes down to now is really Jack's appetite. Does he want to sit and hold on to 3rd place, or does he want to play and go for something better? Let's see.
I don't think that Cathay or VC won't win a tournament in this country until that there's some decent nerfs. I don't think, unfortunately. But I'm hopeful. It'll change.
Just buy a ticket and come to the UK and beat all the Cathayan vamps yourself.
We had a dwarf list win an event last week. Tom, one of the Team Italy,
Oh yeah, this is true.
We had a dwarf
Yeah, this is
event
true. We
winner.
had an Expeditionary Force winning an RTT the other day. As for GTs, I do think it's just been Vampires and Cathay for a little bit now. I think.
it'll be the last 3. I don't know what was before Wales.
The Cafe won a few.
Yeah.
Cathay won London,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I know.
they've
So
got
basically,
Black Country next
yeah.
year.
So Scott wanted it to be a surprise, but you can literally just work it out yourselves.
Yeah.
Question about Drain Magic.
you have to spell them twice? Yeah. So it's two different wizards, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you can cast Stray Magic twice from the same guy. You need two different
Can if you
wizards.
decide to cheat.
You could if you cheat, but it's two different wizards, so it's two different dispels.
I mean, if it's a toll doing it, then you can probably just
Yeah.
cheat. Right, just need to go vote on the baggage trains for the painting competition. I will be back in 2 seconds.
Vote Steve Toll. He needs a pick me up.
Yeah.
Traumatized.
The dragon slaying baggage train of a piece of wood from
Yeah,
Keith
piece of
Petercole.
wood. Keith Wilkins' piece of wood baggage train. Kill
We
the
like
kill.
the simplistic design choices.
The was it Saffron Slam that Ed won
Yeah.
with the beasts?
Yeah.
There you go. Beasts 1-1. So
Was it not TSN won? With
I
the
don't know.
Beasts? I think it was the TSN.
there you go. We've had a Beasts winner as well.
The Primal Herd is a very, very strong army. Like, very, very good.
Yeah, Wild Herd.
If I was playing a win-loss draw tournament, I would play Primal Herd.
Wild Herd. Yeah, they're extremely good. Extremely good.
Yeah. You've just got a lot of answers, and I think there's a lot of play into potentially going leadership debuffs into Undead with the Gathering Darkness plan, having devolves. There's things it can do. It doesn't just have to Viletide too. I like the combat brick. The idea of just doing Mantle of Gorok on a bunch of shamans and charging it. Fun list.
Yeah. On this Undrained Magic, that used to be the problem. You had to be in range of the caster, and therefore it was easily dispelled. That used to be why it was bad. It is now. You now need a 9 on the dice to get rid of it. That is not easy. That is why it is now good. It used to be terrible. It is now very good. So it's the start of Jack's turn. He tried to get rid of Spiritual Vortex. He failed. He's got Robe up on his Graveguard. There is a nice double charge here. The zombies in the Graveguard could go into the other zombies, explode them with a Battle Lust, and then go into the Graveguard from there. If his Mortis could charge that Graveguard, he gets a multi-fight. His Graveguard with Battle Lust would fight twice. If you had Van Hals, it's an easy charge.
But
But he's
they
got
didn't listen.
no, they've got robes, so those zombies will be -1 to hit Jack's Graveguard, thankfully.
Oof. Leaf, you're right, mate. Was it the TSN, was it? Was it one of the Foray events, or was it a 2,000 point? I know he posted up that he won in the group chat recently, but I couldn't remember which event it
It was
was.
definitely TSN.
I just assumed he won the Saffron Slam, to be honest.
He's won the Saffron Slam. I think he's won that twice.
Yeah. Be interesting to see if he does go in now. Do you think Keith's going to try and extend in? Or I know Jack's definitely going to try and overextend, I think. So.
I think Jack should go for it now. Yeah, well, it's quite a relaxed. Normally the do I go or not go is quite a stressful decision. It's quite relaxed at VC. I try and cast my spells. Did I get them? I go. Did I not get them? I don't go. I'll wait another turn. And you always cast Battle Lust first, because then you know if you are obliged to go, and it informs all the rest of your spells.
Pretty furious measuring going on here.
Furious measuring. It's all down to the Graveguard charge on the zombies. It looks like 6 inches, -1, lowest of 2. It's a little bit spicy.
Yeah, it is. It has been quite a few of us on this stream so far, but I don't think you'd have just wanted me rambling to myself the entire time. I'd have probably gone insane yesterday, especially with the amount that I drunk. Actually, I thought that would have been really bad if I was on by myself. So thanks to everybody for chipping in and helping me as well.
That is Callum Hay. I believe his Cathay army is in use somewhere in this room.
It's going to Italy as well. It's a
going to
well-travelled
Italy.
army. Pasha's won with it.
Pasha's won with it. Yeah, Jack hopefully will win with it in Italy.
Yeah.
He is terrified of how to take someone else's balloons on an airplane and not break them. I said, Jack, just send him like £400 deposit and say, I'm going to accidentally break your balloons.
Oh yeah, no.
Set fire to them.
There
definitely is.
At least there's 2 less balloons in the world.
Yeah, so this is always a problem with Beastmen. Like we've seen it with Nicky Bucket down in his tournament result over here as well. It's just the Beastmen with the big blocks. You can just blow yourself up. Then suddenly you're just getting loads and loads of hits onto your wizards.
This is
Didn't it
This
happen?
is something I've been mocking Nick about. It's
It
happened
happened to
again.
Nick Boucher at Wales, right? It's like
Yeah.
one turn he killed like
Yeah.
36
Yeah.
boar and 3 wizards with
Yeah.
a triple cascade.
And I've told it's a greed sort of management list. Don't get greedy, and you only
Cast the important things.
yeah, you only get the multi-miscast if you use the ability. It's only +1.
Yeah.
I used it in a game because it's a list that I'm quite
Is
interested
it
in.
May?
It's a May ability.
It's a May.
I used it once in the entire game and still killed all the Steve's dragons. It's you've just got to behave yourself, because if it goes wrong, it goes very wrong. So you use it on Steed of Shadows if you absolutely need to get out of trouble.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
never use it.
Thank you so much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, the drunk troll casts.
Alright.
Definitely.
Zombies are going in.
Zombies are in.
Oh, he's going in. Some action, people, and thank you so much, Sinclair. Really appreciate it, mate.
60-point unit is fighting 60-point unit.
But interestingly, he is not going in with the Grave Guard.
Yeah, he's coming.
Looking to win the combat and push him off the objective, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Charging zombies should lose to non-charging
should
zombies, though, because you are 7 attacks into 14. I am seeing some spell cards placed.
Yeah, there definitely will be in the future. We are going to be
Alex,
streaming.
What spells are on the 2 zombie units? Can you check? We're just going to get a check on what spells have gone into those zombie units.
So we are going to be streaming Masters, and I know Ed's going to be streaming a load of events going forward as well. So there's going to be lots of tournament streams coming from over here in the UK. Hopefully there'll be some in some other countries as well.
He's cursed your ballast. Okay, so we will have a zombie smash. So Jack's on the left there. He has Battle Lust in his zombies, so that's +1 attack and hatred. And he's got Curse of Years, which we discussed earlier, is very important in the mirror, because that means Jack is hitting on 3s re-rolled, wounding on 3s. It's very potent in the zombie off.
Yeah, so you might be able to kill a
Andy
few.
Tunadane delivering us baggage trains.
We're getting loads of baggage trains that we're going to have to vote on. So no more...
It's impossible to pop the zombie unit, but he will kill a lot, push them back, force heals into them, which opens up other options on the table.
Yeah, he's definitely going to break them.
I like that, Callum. We aren't going to tell him because we prefer him worrying about it.
My plan is to.
Don't tell us your plan. We're streaming
I'm
it.
about to do it if I'm about to do it.
We're doing, the players have asked for a rule check, and
So if I not get it literally 6 inches away from these, and then I can
Yeah.
use 7.
yeah. You could move the gateway.
I need to stay out 6. Then I
really like that. So we pissed up dwarves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you can see it.
This one is also cool. But I do like this one. Dave, which baggage train do you like the most?
That's why.
Oh, if they're in combat, they're not viable target. That's a TO1, that's not an us one. That's a TO1. That's an opinion.
Yeah.
I
That's a TO.
need a
That's a TO question. Yeah.
So he's just going to have to get a TO now to come over and talk to this. I don't think we can. We're allowed to give an opinion on
So
that. I don't
the
think.
question has been raised. If you look on the stream there, we have Keith's Banshee is just tucked in next to that little house with the red roof. Jack wants to gateway his Banshee there, move forward, see her, and scream. Now, the distinction of if you're within 3 inches of a similar unit and you're not the closest target, you can't be targeted.
Sick.
There is a debate in the community: is a unit in combat a target? Now, in WTC and the community fact, they ruled no. So if you're in combat, the unit does not offer protection to the Banshee from being targeted. However, rules as written, it's debatable. And so we, as the casters, have said that it's not a question we can answer. It's not a rules question. It's a ruling question. So Scott Reed, the TO, is here.
Yeah, so he's coming up to give a ruling on that one. So no more robot wars. Right, you're right, mate. So basically, the coverage has been actually really good. The first game was awful. We had really bad signal where we were, so we did an internet test the night before, and we were getting really good upload speeds. And then, it was just terrible on the morning. So we swapped to the other side. I think for the next one, we're going to get up some soundproofing to make it a little bit easier to listen to.
I agree with it.
Like maybe do the headsets. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If we can soundproof a little bit, then potentially go for that. Just because I'm slightly opposed to using headsets, just so I can get more people in and out and stuff. But we'll just see how it goes. Just want to try and make them better and better. The next one that we're going to be streaming is in January myself. I'm not sure which one the next one that Ed's doing. But yeah, both me and Ed definitely had horrendous technical difficulties on our first stream. But if you go back and watch Ed's as well, he managed to recover as well. So hopefully they've been relatively enjoyable. We had some really fun games yesterday. We had the Troll Horde playing into actual Warriors of Chaos, which was just brilliant. Today we have stuck on the top tables. So it's been Keith for 2 games now. But we just wanted to show table 1 for the last 2 games.
Update on that ruling. The TO has ruled that the unit, whilst being in combat, does still offer its 3-inch protection, which I personally agree with, but WTC does not agree with.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Cheers, thank you very much. I mean, obviously it is the first one, so we'll all just try and improve that going forward. So hopefully the next one will be better. So fingers crossed.
That's actually big.
Oh,
That's big.
big. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Right, thank you, definitely. Right,
Jack.
we've had something just come up now.
Keith, Jack.
Right, Wailing Dirge attack can target enemy character regardless of usual rules for targeting those characters. Right, this is really big.
Yeah.
Can you get a TO, please? Alex, can you grab a TO? Guys, stop a second. Just something's come up. We're just going to grab a TO for something. Just 2 seconds.
As 3 vampire players, we have collectively forgot that Wailing Dirge ignores character targeting rules. We have all forgotten that.
I mean, I just assumed
And the viewer
it's
just
bullshit anyway, right?
linked the text.
So note the Wailing Dirge attack, when it targets an enemy character regardless of usual rules.
It ignores the
targeting.
3-inch bubble.
Yes, fine.
We all forgot that. 3 vampire players here.
But one of you top tier vampire players, remember? I mean, I was just talking about shooting rules.
So thank you to
So that was
MM6099.
If only one of the 3 best vampire players in the country remember that rule, that would be hilarious.
But none of us.
Would have been helpful.
It was a viewer
So what
on
you're
the
saying
stream.
is
I'm just saying, I remember my Toon rules.
so what you're saying is
Yeah.
the army's so strong. You just why can't you just do anything you want?
We now have
Can't just need rules.
an odd situation where Keith is saying, well, if I knew that rule, I wouldn't have left her there. That ventures into the realm of mistake.
Yeah, it definitely is a mistake.
It's one of those killers where it's its own army rule as well, so it's not like it's
Yeah.
a situation
Yeah.
where somebody else didn't know the Wailing Dirge rule. Keith is
So-
a 6 Scream Enjoyer, so
I dare say this Banshee is pickled now, if he gets Gateway off.
Yeah, I think so.
I see 3 dice in the tray. Did he scroll Gateway? I think he scrolled Gateway.
It does look like it. Unfortunately, the dice tray's been knocked, so we're not seeing the entire dice tray.
Here's the Gateway cast. Gateway failed.
Okay.
All that
all
for
that
nothing.
drama. It's supposed to be lucky, this Jack board. I've not seen anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's considered you don't really use screams anymore, do you? Really? So it's probably why.
I like Callum Hay. He's a very wise man. Always says things, clever things. Should we try and nudge the dice tray?
I think we do need to. Right, I'll go nudge it. You let me know. I think it's just backwards. I think.
Goes down from the text. Richie's going to nudge the dice tray. We're missing out on exciting numbers on plastic squares.
Took away.
And then
Just feels like you're just really wanting people to focus on me right now.
other way. Yes, good. Stop. Okay. We got hot dice tray now.
Nice.
Dice tray's hot.
Perfect. Super professional here, everybody. This is definitely not our first stream. It's going really well.
We've got lights and stuff.
We do.
Lights.
It's going well. It's going well.
There are no unpainted minis, Mr. Serbian Red. They may look it from the distance, but there is
That just so happens to be
there is a
Mob's
rule.
painting style.
Jack likes a sort of monotone, grungy style. There is a ruling at this event that you must have full painting.
Yeah, and to be fair, Jack's actually going for the best painted as well.
Yeah.
So when you do actually zoom in on the models, there will be pictures that he's up on Discords and stuff because he's got a try-hard board with him as well and dry smoke and everything. And he's also got LED lights under all of his hex wraiths and stuff like that as well. So they do actually look really cool.
A genuinely stunning army.
Yeah.
That looks like it's unpainted.
Oh, you're not even by the camera.
Down a bit, Mop. There you go. That it's even got flickering fire LEDs inside.
Yeah. So it is. They are very nicely painted. Actually, I do appreciate this though because I paint my dwarves in a very grim dark style, and I've been called out for not having painted models before myself on stream. So I get that. No, he does have like there's yellows and purples and all kind of stuff on them actually.
MJ Sinclair is correct. We are, because these are our friends and teammates, we will be ruthless with their mistakes and celebrate none of their victories.
Yes.
Deep down, we want them both to lose.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah. It's been going really well. Oh. Yeah, it's never a fun game, right? Yeah, honestly, zero problem at all. It's absolutely fine. Like, I've had exactly the same thing against my army before. It's just what happens when you pick.
That Mops is actually well painted.
You're gonna fall out, mate.
You brought me here to troll.
Yeah, I thought I brought you here to goblin. I don't know what. No, glad you're enjoying it, mate. We'll definitely be trying to do a lot more. It's just quite fun. It is just quite fun. Right. Thank you so much, mate. Take care. Cheers for watching.
Bye.
Oh, the last one was classic. Nothing happened in this game. I've got no hellish figures. Tony says I'm not.
So checking back in on the game, we got that zombie clash going in.
This is the build up to this is going to be, as you say, that turn 5 and 6 it's going to explode, but it's all just jockeying for advantage at the minute. Losing those hex wraiths in turn 1 wild,
absolutely
it's
devastating.
completely changed the game. Having the ability just to sit on that objective with 40 zombies and knowing that it's never going to shift, it's never going to move again, it's going to pay for itself in a turn just in 3 points.
Yeah.
And there's no pressure for it because he's lost that flank to hex wraiths.
Mortis is coming over to scream. So screaming zombies in a zombie clash is very effective because they are by default at the lowest leadership you can be in the game, which is 2. With a reroll, you're probably killing 3 or 4. It just helps you reach that threshold to pop them. It's interesting how he positioned his Graveguard. They are not supporting the zombies, so he's just looking for that clean trade. It would be extremely advantageous if he can blow up the zombies because he'll overrun into the hex rays, and hex rays in a marching column like that against a zombie, the zombies will annihilate them on combat res.
Sorry about that. I was just chatting to Seb on how his game went, to be fair. Right, so what have we got here? Whose Team Wales stuff is Richie stolen? So this is it's Alex's. Still Pashes. No, so this is Alex's. It's quite a nice little fit.
It looks quite loose, doesn't it?
I know, yeah. It's good. It's good.
Much bigger than you.
He is much bigger than me. He is a big boy.
He's a man mountain.
Yeah, he is. He is a ginormous human being.
Man mountain.
Like,
The man in which stole Morag's eyes away from me.
Yeah, I know.
When she arrived at Forgotten North, saw Alex, and her words were FB.
Yeah.
It's massive though, isn't it?
He's
Like,
a big
I think
boy.
he lives in a gym actually. Like he's just huge. Like such a big boy.
He's
And a
also
very
the
good looking.
nicest bloke you'll meet in
I know.
Warhammer.
He's
He's
so-
good looking, muscly, and like
Gentle giant.
yeah, I know, yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
Yes, amazing. Thank you so much for the love. Glad you got 1,000 points. Hopefully, the next 1,000 points will be as fun to make as well. Look forward to seeing them on the tabletop. If you want to join the Dowie After Dark Discord, or if you're in there already, I'm not sure, because obviously the name's different. Head on over there.
7 lost to the screen, 8.
Oh, what's going on in the game? Oh, what's
So-
going on?
There's a scream.
We're doing.
into zombies, and he's lost to 7 or 8.
It's a really good combo when you charge zombies to pop and you scream them at the same time because they have LD2. It really rips through them. It lowers that pop threshold. I will say, Mr. Serbian Red with Karak Anfield. Could this be Milos Kerkez on his day off? Hey, we got Milos Kerkez in the chat.
Oof. Yeah, so that's always a fun one. Nice fun little comment for you, Charlie.
You aren't allowed to resurrect skirmishers. That is not correct. And I'll leave it there.
Yeah. So you definitely,
Most fun I've ever had is
yeah.
resin
So you
skirmishes.
definitely can, and a very interesting one. As long as you place them back with incoherency, so you can actually be very sneaky with it as well. So you definitely can.
I had resurrected horse
Yeah.
skirmishers, which I went
Oh,
around Steve's
1,000
dragon.
models.
So that when he fled,
Love it. Absolutely love it. That's amazing. Are they all
How's
going to
the
be the same
models?
Karak, or are
Jesus.
they going to be all different Karaks? I think I'm probably on about the same with my dwarves, but I've got about 4 different Karaks, to be fair. I need to see pictures of these. That's a lot of dwarves.
that is a lot of dwarfs.
That is a lot of dwarves. I like to see it. I respect that. Right, how many have they lost?
If we can't give ground full 2 inches, do we give ground?
Yes, it's WTC that you don't.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else you do. The question there was, if you can't give ground the full 2 inches, do you give ground in WTC? If you cannot clear 1 inch, you do not move at all.
Which I actually prefer that ruling from the WTC. I do prefer it, I think.
I kind of like it. The ebb and flow combat in Old World was actually one of the funnest things.
I just like the
fallback and system.
tactical play of trapping stuff, though.
Yeah.
Even though on my armies I get like plus strength on follow-ups and stuff, you know what I mean? It's just, I just like
Okay,
it.
Dowie.
Yeah, I know.
So the zombie clash,
Did not explode them.
it was almost impossible, but it has applied pressure, it has taken board position, it has taken the objective, and it now demands healing. And these are all good things. Unfortunately, Jack did not apply pressure anywhere else, so the heals are
It has
free.
got 3 weapon skill on the grave card now.
They will just sit there and smile.
Themed them after Liverpool. What have
That's what I'm saying. Is Milos Kerkez is a Serbian player for Liverpool.
Is this a game I need to arrange with the
I think it is. So I think we need to arrange a game with you against our David here. Do you want to explain why?
Because I have Newcastle United themed Bretonians.
The
called the
Bretonians.
Bretonians.
I mean, this is definitely a game that we need to arrange.
We've
I
got
think.
all of the puns on our list as well. Like the Duke's called Alan Spearer.
Time check. Right, I'll go get.
5 to 3.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 hours left. Yeah. Sorry, just doing a quick time check for Jack there. I think it should be based on unit strength. A single character on foot should not be able to trap a unit. I suppose it gets into kind of like how granular do you want to be with the rules at that point, I suppose.
So the thing I have about challenges that if your champion dies in the challenge, then you've got 30 odd guys just standing there watching it, thinking we're not going to get him. He's just killed our mate. We just leave him.
We'll just chill.
Yeah. Like
if he dies in the challenge, they should add supporting or encouragement or something to the champ.
Yeah, like I think for reality, like you're definitely right. I'm not sure if on games design, I don't know if that'd be too hard to. I don't know.
I think there's definite changes to the challenge system that makes it a little less punishing to units. If you reject it, they can pick the character that goes back. That's often quite punishing. Forcing you just to get into a challenge.
Yeah.
You want to roll dice? Let me attack.
No, you do. But yeah, with the single model stopping units, potentially it could be a unit strength thing. I don't know. I hadn't thought about that, to be fair.
We could change the combat res.
That's amazing. I love that.
You get +1 combat res for outnumber and +2 for double outnumber.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a lot of changes that could come to make infantry better, and hopefully we get a lot.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that Keith hasn't pushed up with those hex ropes yet, actually. He could have got the 2 units behind, I think.
So we got some spells going in.
It's going against.
Oh, so that could be a Santon second. Or even potentially first.
So Word of Pain going in.
The joys of Babs, there's so many spells flying about on these 2 units of zombies.
I want to know what they cast. Can you check the spells on the zombies again, please? And the Grave Guard. The one thing we can't do from our table is see what spells are going in reliably.
Yeah, we're just going to get Alex to check on what spells they've got quickly. And yeah, Mark, 1,000 is a reasonable start. I mean, yeah, the next 2,000 as well. I wonder if they were painted actually. Like, that'd be quite awesome. It's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
Zombies, Word of Pain and Zombies. Curse of Years.
Yeah.
And then it's clear and roll both these graveyards.
All right, so nothing too much to report. We have Word of Pain on one zombie, Curse of Years on one zombie, and both Grave Guard have robes.
I might be getting it the wrong way around, but I think Keith's Graveguard is 3 weapon scale.
They are. All right, and so Jack's Helm of Commandment is +1, and Keith's Helm of Commandment is +3. And often the VC matchup can come down to something as simple as who gets the better helm rolls.
It's going to come down to dice, I think. It's a spicy one. It's definitely a spicy one.
Someone's going to get a turn where they get all their shit off on the Grave Guard, and they go in. And then we'll see.
Like I said earlier, I'm really surprised that Keith hasn't got the Hex Wraiths out of Marching Column yet.
Yeah, I think it's because he just wants to defend.
Yeah.
But still, they have an almost free game now. I would get them charging stuff ASAP. But we're a different kind of player, and he's got a position where he doesn't need to do that, right?
Yeah.
So why take? He's clearly made the decision. I don't want to take the risks.
I would thoroughly disagree. You can use whatever model you want as shield bearers. I actually used to use a Screeball model, which was a guy riding a bear. So if you want to use the Thorgrim model, you definitely can do, mate. Don't worry about it. No one to say anything about it.
Checking that flyover again.
Yeah. That's why he's in marching column. He's just waiting for Mock to make a mistake.
Yeah, that's literally it. It's just going to be, as soon as that wizard pops his head out, he's dead. Actually, I think... I don't know, it looks... Keith's definitely playing safe, but I think potentially getting ready to go Brak in turn 4 and turn 5, right? I'm actually quite surprised that Jack hasn't been even more aggressive than he has been. I thought he would have gone for blood after losing his Hex Wraith so early.
He's got his eye on the podium, isn't he? I think I'll lose 12-8. Fine. Players are taking a nicotine break.
Right, so
2025.
They are. I know, yeah, it's crazy. Right, so they're going for a quick break for 5 minutes. Dave's going to go out as well, so I'm going to get some fresh air, and Charlie's going to go suck on some blood or something. Probably.
Yes,
so we'll be back in 5. Hopefully, we will see you all there. See you soon.
I have got a big
We
win.
are back.
Wasn't me.
Right, so we've just had some news. High Elves got a really big win. What was the score, mate?
17-3 to them.
17-3 to the High Elves. So we potentially, not the High Elves we did want to win though, unfortunately. But cheers, mate. Thank you. Well done, mate. Well done.
But a great revelation. Richie has now realised that still water is better than sparkling.
Yeah, I don't know why I've got still water.
Spicy water is appalling.
I do, mate. It's like television static. I like the flavour. Do prefer beer though. Right, so the with the High Elves doing that, that means that there is actually a High Elf player here that has won more games than they've lost. So could potentially be in the top 5.
We have
Potentially.
Hex Rays going in. Marching column, we have a flyover. Flyover on regen. We're rolling regens for flyover. And that's something died. That's the Banshee dead?
Yeah, Banshee dead.
To a flyover.
At least it's not the general.
Not the general.
I ended with magical though, maybe.
They are magical.
So Jack trying to argue that the Banshee's attacks aren't magical.
Flying.
Yeah.
There is some muttering going on here. I think there's something they're trying to keep hidden from the players. Is it secret tech, is it?
Yeah.
Have they missed something? All right.
This
Not
is,
gonna be able to...
Keeping it for Talavera.
Oh, okay, right. There's some hidden tech that Charlie's actually managed to find that he'll hopefully show off in Italy, I think. But yeah, so he's managed to do this with magical attacks, killing that Banshee. I think he's going to be pulling around there to try and go after Jack's general afterwards. Be interesting to see if the bottom unit of Hexray starts to push up as well. I've been thinking for the last couple of turns, I've just been quite surprised actually that Keith hasn't tried to be slightly more aggressive. Now that Jack is really on the backfield, I'll move this around here because the mode. So yeah, now Jack's really on the backfield. He's lost both of his Banshees. His Hex Rays have gone. He's only got one of the smaller unit of Hex Rays left. Keith can really control the tempo of where this game's going now. It's not potentially looking that good for Jack. I think Jack's going to be on for like a relatively small win unless Keith decides to go absolutely ham and then can just kind of like smash through. But it's looking like it's Keith's game to lose. How is everybody in the chat, by the way? Is everything still looking okay? Still sounding okay? Hopefully it's still running relatively smoothly anyway. I think Charlie has managed to come up with some with some tech, I think. Have you come up with something good, have you?
Yeah.
This is secret whispering.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Right.
We're done.
We're done.
Hopefully that wasn't broadcast or the secret tech is
I feel it definitely was.
chill. If anyone heard the secret tech, please write it in the comments.
So we can delete it.
Yeah. And you, who wants to raise every trace.
No, thank you so much. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know what changes I'd make to it, to be fair. Potentially just try and help, like, get the audio a bit better. Just run everything a little bit smoother.
This was like a practice run, and it's been really, really successful. It's great to see the numbers of people watching.
Yeah.
It's been really fun just to crack on about Warhammer for a weekend.
Yeah. It's just been really nice to have everybody watching and just kind of interacting with everyone. It's like Dave just said, this is our practice for Masters, which is going to be in January. So hopefully everybody will want to come along to that and watch
It's
that.
why
as
we
well.
wanted some of the more fun games on day one as well, because I think Masters is just going to be a sweat fest. Everybody is going for it. We may even have Charlie commentating on his own games. That'll be a fun one.
Fun. Yeah, cast me game one, so I get
Cast your
one.
game one,
I
so you keep on coming back in
at
between
least I'm
turns.
guaranteed one.
Love it. Yeah, that would be amazing.
No, don't do that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I feel safe though.
Yeah,
I feel like
This
no,
is where we need to start talking.
I feel no one's wrote in the tech, so I feel safe.
Yeah. Oh,
Talking about
I'll
tech
go
in
check 'em
deep
out. I'll go check 'em
Northumbria
out.
and Geordie.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
Wait,
We've got
have our
roughly-
fun.
we were taking the dirt for a wag, like.
Yeah. So my tip for an improvement is stream high
I think
elves.
that's a great idea.
I
It
reckon,
should just be Orc and Goblin mirrors all day.
I think
Just
what
pure nonsense.
yeah. I think next time we just do like orcs and goblins, high elves and dwarves and Skaven and stuff. I
None
think.
of this tactics nonsense. I'm going to throw some dice and see what happens.
Yeah. Troll Horde.
Troll Horde's the new meta. We know this now.
Yeah. Yeah, so the thing with following the game on the table is it's just really difficult because obviously we need to be far enough away so our voice can't influence what's going on. But then at that point we kind of can't really see what's going on. This is the problem.
It's more the hearing. I think one thing that should be, I was saying this before, when a spell's being cast, the card should go in the dice tray.
Yeah.
So we know, okay, they're trying to cast that
Yeah,
spell.
that's-
If the spell card went in the dice tray, it would help the
See
broadcasting.
the thing for masters. I can do a master's set of spells, so we've got them for everybody.
Yeah. I think if we did that, I think that'd be
stream
better, yeah.
resource to use.
I think it's a bit late to ask the players to do it now because they will struggle for time now. And I think the stress levels will start to rise.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Right, so for the Norsca army, I literally have no idea. I'm really hoping there's mammoths. There might be mammoths.
Oh,
We
there
never
will
know.
be. There must be mammoths.
There's
It's got to be a mammoth. It'll be the biggest.
They won't
miss.
They might not release a model even, but they'll put the rules in at least.
Yeah. Like I think there'll be like ice trolls, all that kind of stuff. I think.
So the zombie off will continue for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I think something that Cathay has shown us is that everything in Total War will be getting released
I
in
want bear
Warhammer: The Old
cavalry.
World.
And they know as soon as Keslev release, they're going to make like $10 million overnight. 'Cause
Yeah.
Every player I've ever asked is like,
Wants
yes,
bear
I will buy Kislev.
Yeah.
I want bear chariots. I want bear cavalry. I want bears.
Everyone will buy Kislev
Yeah.
instantly.
I will convert all of my armies to be bears.
So
Player mics.
the problem we've got with player mics is there's a lot of people that wouldn't want their audio being put on camera. Like I would say the vast majority of people wouldn't want that. Like it's already enough stress to be put on camera. There's a lot of people that wouldn't want every single word that they said watched as well. It's the only problem.
There is potential conversations that we were having around doing player mics, but only for us, just so
Yeah.
we can track the game a little bit better for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So it just obviously Richie's got a channel to protect. Something could be said that could get him kicked off YouTube. You never know.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just in case anything's said. And the other thing as well is like if we can hear what they're doing, then we'll be able to
Yeah.
report back. So that might be a bit better, I think, potentially.
It's
We'll
got
try
a-
that on the next one. I mean, there's loads like Cathay, like bears. They've got the chariot sleds
I
as well.
I like
Cannons on sleds.
Strelets.
Yeah,
the way that Kislev, they've normally got dual purpose infantry, so they shoot and combat.
Yeah,
So having that sort of
ice
hybrid.
guard or something.
Yeah.
They're like Sister of Avalon with spears.
yeah.
So you could have like a moving shooting block, but that's actually quite good in combat, and just have that sort of dual threat with them.
And Katarina, is she alive at this point in time?
There'll be a nice queen.
Boris.
I think it'll be a bit early for her, but
Yeah, the Titanfall kids there were amazing. Like, it'd be really cool to see if somebody from Games Workshop kind of leaked that list to them, and that is actually what's coming. That would be that'd be pretty cool.
I think a lot. While some players would not want to be mic'd up, some would as well. So there might be like an inconsistent experience. But if you watch like a 40k game, they are always mic'd up.
Yeah.
So it could be just part of the TO pack. If you're on table one, you will be mic'd up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's potential. Yeah. Like,
And you will not talk about X in one
Yeah,
case.
yeah, for
Get the
sure.
channel ban.
yeah, like
Or you'll get 20 TP deduction. No one will do it.
Yeah, potentially. Like I've played on the Honest Wargamer streams before on the Square Base ones with Rob, and I've been mic'd up playing. So yeah, like I do appreciate that. It's just I know that there's a lot of people that we've had on so far that didn't want that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an awkward conversation to have, isn't it? To force that
I
on
think-
people,
Yeah.
I think.
when people start to watch the streams and watching the games that have gone on this
Normalise
weekend,
it.
and start to see that, this isn't three people who are supposed to be super good at the game just going to take the piss out of us for not being good. It's none of that. It's great watching people play, and we want to be as positive about it. So I think the more it's normalised and the more people engage positively, because the comments have been great.
Yeah.
Throughout. They've
I
been
mean-
so positive.
Yeah, I like literally the only reason that we're doing this and I wanted to do this is that so people could see tournament games being played.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't earn fuck all from this, so
Yeah.
we're doing this for the love of it. Basically, we wanted to show people more tournament games.
My wife donated €7.
This
to
is
you.
true. This is true.
I
To
dare
Richie,
say that
not
is
to
not
me.
fuck all. Yeah,
This is goodness of your heart.
true.
This is- yeah.
That's going to take out
it's
of your.
costing me to be on this podcast.
You basically bought me one beer.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Or here 3,
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
$2.20.
Yeah, I appreciate it, mate.
Checking on the game. There's not much to
I mean,
say.
there's vampires.
The-
I mean, it's not actually
There's not.
vampires.
So if we look at Jack, he's still got his hexes protecting flyovers on his general. He's still got zombies on the backboard. He's still got his grave guard sitting next to the swamp, doing nothing at the minute. Mortis behind. Just to the north of the Mortis, you see the marching column of Keith's X-rays that successfully did a flyover and killed a Banshee. Got a zombie clash next to that house. It looks like we have a Phantasmagoria, that blue template in the middle, and just below that, and that's Keith's, and just below that we have Jack's Spiritual Vortex, which is fronted up by Bats and a Mortis and the Graveguard, and below them Hex-Rays, and below them another unit of Bats. So it continues to be very standoffish. I think Jack has just entered his command phase. I see zombies being resurrected. Way forward for Jack from here. He has to make the choice to move into charge range of Keith's Graveguard, use the press of battle to make it a somewhat even fight, hope for a good Helm of Commandment.
Do we think that he can come back from this? Is this a game that we think he can win?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely
how
he can
much
win.
risk does
He
Jack
need-
want to take? Because obviously,
The
there's
only way he
rumours-
can win is to push his Graveguard into Keith's Graveguard, which is an unfavorable matchup, but it makes a win possible.
Yeah. This is the thing. Now that he's lost so many of his tech pieces, like his win conditions are going down.
Yeah.
So he's just going to have to force into the one that could work for him.
The technically correct play now is just turtle up, eat the 12-8, and hope you still podium. I think that is the optimal play. However, if you still want to win, the only route is activate your Hex Rays, activate your Grave Guard, imbalance the combat with the buffs and the hexes and the enchantments. And I think the gotcha available is the Mortis Engine going into the zombies. I think he can make a front charge here. Looking at the board, he can corner there. That's going to get the disruption, the impact hits, the D6 lances, the 5 attacks. They're going to be hitting on 3s. You can wear the pain wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
You can explode that, and now you're restraining and reforming into a really dangerous position. So I think Jack's openings are getting +1 into that zombie mixer, winning it, and then getting the restraints off, turning, and it shifts the balance of the battle completely, because now in front of he's got his Graveguard, his zombies, his Mortis Engine, uncontested, facing enemy Mortis, enemy Graveguard, and Bats. And the Bats do nothing but offer you a multi-combat, so the Bats have to get out, and now you're 3v2. So there is a route to win. It involves popping the zombies with the Graveguard or the Mortis cornering on that front, if there is a line, if you can get a Word of Pain off.
I suppose for Jack as well, it's probably worth taking the opportunity while the Hex Wraiths are still in marching column, because they won't be for too much longer. If he starts making a move, they're just going to pop out a marching column and then get him to turn afterwards. I think if he's going to do anything, he's going to have to do it soon. I think.
I would immediately declare both those charges, understanding one will fail, because you cannot base both, but it gives you a chance with both the rolls. And if you want to go the Mortis first, if the roll's not high enough, he uses grind movement and fail.
Yeah.
But that is the key, because it has this surprise element as well. Keith is currently playing assuming the zombies are there forever. And you will turn this game on its head. Not to a win, but to... Well, now there's problems if you explode that zombie unit. Which those Graveguard with Lust, or that Mortis alone will do because of the first charge. Let's see it's a very atypical move. It's not a normal move, and this front charging on a corner is so niche. A lot of people won't even see it. So Jack might not even see this move.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a couple of times with necrosphinxes and stuff going to
Reforming
my
the
watch.
hex race into a marching column. I don't think he's seen it.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's reformed his hexes in the marching column. He has not seen the charge.
It may just be a case of feeling that the 12-8's enough to get him to podium. The hammers
that,
are very nice.
But the move I described is also zero risk. It is just pure upside.
Then I don't think he's in it then.
Yeah. So it's not even a hard one.
Yeah.
For the hex, well, maybe it is hard for the grave guard. It's hard to judge this. He strips one down with a drill, forward, wheel in, contact the corner. It's disordered as fuck, doesn't matter. And the terrain that's impacting him is his own. He can remove that.
I mean, he's affected by the terrain anyway because of the water.
He can
You
drill
have
it.
to drill.
He's gonna
heavy.
be drilling one left, two
Yeah.
right, avoid his unit and the terrain. The mortis can go straight forward and use its one wheel, corner. That's a front charge, legal front charge. It's zero risk.
I mean, I don't think he's going to go for it though.
It's too late. He's in remaining moves.
He's just going to play safe now. I think. I think he's going to try and see if like third or second is guaranteed.
I think there's a lot of wisdom. So we know. I think we and Jack also know that Sam Toll has got a 18, 19, 20. He's got a big ass win. Which helps.
Rumours were flying
Jack
around
take third.
that Sam Toll was fed points by his dad.
They will always. It implies a third place is locked on with an 8, a 9, a 7, kind of locked in third.
17 on the Rouget.
Oh,
On what?
On the
Your
Oh.
hex rates are sustained. Oh, you've done 17.
No, I've got 17 quite spirits. That's going to his next.
Okay,
Oh.
so we have Jack has landed 17 hit Unquiet Spirits into hex rays. We're looking for 5s.
all right, that is a
I
couple.
can see 5. 6 wounds.
Oh,
When faced with this, I did
is the
say
Ruby Ring of
say
Ruin
max
again.
Ring of Jet hits.
oh.
He got them.
Right, he's managed to pop the hex race. This is big.
Game on.
This is big.
Leveled,
Jack is-
leveled up the game.
Yeah, he's now back in the game. So they're almost not point for point, but it's hex wraith for hex wraiths. Unfortunately, Jack's banshees are dead, which means he does have the banshee superiority, but there is still one scream on that mortis.
Those banshees are. Okay, can he? So Jack can perhaps vigor those those hexes over that lone banshee now.
So a little bit of an update. So Sam Toll with the vampire counts on table 2, playing into his dad, who's running Warriors of Chaos, managed to beat his dad 19-1.
Which is about as big as a win as you get with these brackets, barring crazy outcomes.
Yeah.
Domination.
Yeah, barring domination being
Yeah.
the game. So 19-1's as big as it gets.
So this could be a full vamp podium, which makes you think maybe the
It will be a full vamp podium.
Yeah, so maybe the vampires weren't comped enough.
Maybe.
But not only does it equalize the board somewhat, it's going to equalize mentality.
Yeah.
Jack will now feel empowered to do things.
Go forward. I think
Yeah.
Keith's got the potential risk of falling into that. Do I go to protect myself as much as possible
Yeah.
to try to take the podium?
It's gone from absolute easy street to Keith to now I have to play again.
Yeah.
So it's very, very interesting.
I'll be back in a second.
What's really revealing is how these hex rays move now. I think at this point, Jack regrets putting them into marching column all of a sudden.
Very much so.
They don't need to be.
The challenge
mortis-
here for Keith is to make sure that you.
The mortis is hiding. It's the gotcha piece now.
Yeah.
No one expects the mortis charge into the zombies. He's switched it off for another turn.
Yeah.
That could have gone out to the top of the board,
Yeah.
lumbered facing in. Now the zombies are on a timer.
Yeah.
That charge is going into your flank and you're fucked.
Yeah, it's we've been talking about this in terms of game tempo. That if you let your opponent take over the tempo of the game, they get to choose their engagements,
Right.
and that's the risk here for Keith after that.
Yeah, but Jack's just handed it back.
Yeah.
He's put the Hexes in marching column. He's hidden the Mortis engine. He's taken both of his threats off the board as a result.
Is he not reserve? Has he got the big reserve off? Jack, he got the big reserve or just a single unit? He got big
bigger.
reserve or...
Do you have Hellish Figure?
Do you have Hellish Figure? Yeah, cool.
Hellish Figure is dispelled, so those Hex Rays are stuck there.
It's an interesting one to call out there. There's Impetuous on the Mortis. It's a shame he didn't fail the Impetuous earlier.
Yeah. The
Sometimes the
Phantasmagoria
game makes you make the optimum decision by
Phantasmagoria is very good into undead
Yeah.
because there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
panic test. It's just an AoE impetuous spell. And they have
I hate that spell with the Outriders. It's like the one thing I don't want them to do is charge.
Vortex Phantasmagoria, an amazing combo. Who thought of that?
I didn't. Practice game into and for his game one into Jack, and I got both the combo pieces off, and he passed all his leadership checks on sevens. It's like that's not fair.
Ah,
Come and charge me, brother.
at least fail one. Be
Just
polite.
one. Yeah, I think it's 4 tests on a 7. He passed them all.
So the reses are going in. Keith is resurrecting his zombies. The eternal battle goes on. I think that is probably it for Jack's chance to pop them.
Yeah.
I think he had that chance. There's a scream in there as well. You can still charge after scream after charges outside of WC. Yeah. You could also scream the bats. You charge the zombies, scream the bats. They'll be on 2 leadership. Just cleans them out. We did the camera again. It's just me.
How do you keep zooming in on yourself?
I don't know. My
That was you.
gesticulation.
My hand's been in my pockets. Don't be blaming me,
Well,
Charlie.
if you do something with your hands,
Yeah, it
It's
does
like
stuff,
you do
yeah.
that.
isn't that a setting that you can turn off?
I've got no idea. I don't know. I don't do tech.
I guarantee that's a setting that can be turned off.
I don't tech. Right, so what's been going on since I missed it?
Well, I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it, but Jack had a chance to blow up the zombies with the Mortis engine charge. He's hidden the Mortis engine instead. He got a full on quiet off on Keith's hexes and wiped them.
Yeah, I saw that one, yeah.
And now he's put his hexes into marching column, which has also taken them off the board as a threat. He's looking for a flyer over on that.
Yeah, so
Impetuous testing the Mortis.
he's going for the Banshee, basically, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to fly with the Banshee, but Keith will try and run it away. Turn.
We're not sure if it's concern or the hangover on Jack's face, but there's something going on.
So apparently we've got to give the people what they want and just keep it on your face the entire time, Charlie.
To be fair, that's understandable.
Yeah, it is a fan service.
Thank you.
This is like the sort of sandwich when you
Wow.
put your own
Thank
bread.
you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers for coming aboard.
Yeah, it's very much like when you cut your own bread for a sandwich, this image, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can't help it. Charlie's good looking. Damn it.
Someone's got to be.
You did look better with a beard yesterday, though.
No, I didn't.
I do feel like we need to get some sort of beard situation for you to be on the team properly.
Yeah, he had a beard yesterday.
Great beard, yeah. Full and hearty.
It's a shame he disappeared. I
Disappeared.
did really enjoy having you on the channel the first time when you were talking about high elves. The amount of messages I got going, it's an actual dwarf interviewing an actual elf. I don't know if I like the idea of those Hextros going into marching column just to go after a Banshee. I feel that there's a better use for that.
He's lost a pressure piece.
Yeah.
He regained some momentum and then gave it back.
I think the Keith's a good enough player not to shoot them out of marching column as well, so
Yeah. Is he?
I believe so.
Didn't he shoot Brett's off to give Duke's charges on his hexes
Granted.
last game? And then his opponent said, actually, I'm not going to charge you. I'm going to charge the zombies instead.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So Black Sigil, unfortunately, I've got a drive, so I've got a mega drive ahead of me, and we drank a little bit too much yesterday. I don't even know how much I drank, but we started drinking at breakfast time because the first stream didn't work. So as soon as that stopped working, me and Dave got on it.
Yeah.
And we were drinking. I don't know if you watched. No, you were there in the stream.
It was the old mega pints.
We were drinking the mega pints, and I felt a little bit worse for wear first thing this morning. So
annoyingly, I was bright and cheery.
I've
had to bring the car to pick up a couple of armies, so unfortunately I can't drink.
No. So taking it easy today. Taking it easy on the water. I am water and coffee. Plus, got to watch these invigorating vampire offs.
So we're looking to set up 3 screams into the zombies now. Screams are extremely effective on zombies. They will be rerolling 2s. It can crack the divide.
Hey, I drank enough Bugman's XXS yesterday. It's fine, mate. It's fine.
But without combat buffs going in, it will not be decisive, I think. 3 screams and then normal zombie hits is not going to pop the unit.
Yeah.
And the reses will come. But it's pressure.
Yeah. A sensible Dowie who Angry Aimer will beat up if I get done drink driving on the way home.
Let's see.
It is illegal to drive a dwarf cart after 2 pints, unfortunately.
It is. Yeah.
So how can Keith play out this turn? He's looking to just position everything around the zombies, and he's going to abuse his 2-0 Banshee advantage now.
I feel that they have moved the dice tray as well.
It's
fine, don't worry. It's fine.
No, they're not rolling in anymore.
No.
Oh, yeah. Just need it zoomed out a bit more.
Have to get a higher box next time, I think.
So that's Spectral Steed going in onto the Banshee.
It is, yeah.
Measuring it out.
Definitely shave my head and take the oath, I think.
It's a long measurement on the way.
It is, yeah.
Some marching Banshee. Oh, he's checking the flyover.
Yeah,
They're checking the flyover range. Which is much easier to do when your opponent doesn't have Van Hals.
I feel like you like that spell. I did tell Keith to do it yesterday and he didn't listen. And he is winning, so it's the confidence of success.
Yeah. Until you meet something better.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I can imagine Jack is wishing that he'd kept them in a combat order.
Because you put them in marching column, you're saying, I hope you forget to
Then
move
I
your
put them
Banshee.
in marching column, despite them being a nice long blue thing.
It's probably something that you're not going to forget when that's the exact same thing that you're
You
trying
just
to do.
did the turn before.
Yeah.
But it does pressure positioning, right? It makes the Banshee fuck off. In a way, it is a
Yeah.
it's a ward save in
It
a
is
big
a ward
area. You cannot enter this area.
The thing is as well, like they've both got so much pressure on each other now as well. The game, I mean, it's looking closer and closer, like an either an 11-9 or a 10-10.
It's the challenging nature of the situation for Jack now, which has got even worse now. Is that at the start of the game he was behind. If he wanted to win, he had to decide how much risk he was willing to take to actually win the event. But now with Sam Toll scoring high, how much does he need to push and potentially lose the podium altogether just to try to get onto the podium? So he could get wiped out if it goes bad. So
Vortex going down, so we have the Venn diagram of spiritual vortexes.
Yeah, it's
Zombies are taking screams.
Yeah, so for anybody out there, all of those circular markers are all vortexes, not the objectives, but the smaller ones.
3 screams coming into the zombies.
Yeah.
Should kill about 12.
Oh, so he's killed 8,
Eight.
I think.
Do not reroll. Don't reroll it. Keep the 6 dead. And another one. 11 dead. I said 12, right?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Some would say you know what you're talking about there, Charlie. Not many, but some.
That was wrong's wrong though. Wrong's
I'm
wrong.
calling the score at this one. That seems to be mine. I've nailed it every round so far.
I wouldn't change anything, but you have abilities, so you're going to use it.
Yeah.
I think both players are massively overweighting the importance of the charge on their Grave Guard. In most cases, the Grave Guard unit that didn't charge is advantaged.
It's one of the sad things about infantry at the moment is the fact that you don't get Crusher Battle when you do charge.
Yeah.
I think
If we dispel in a bound item, I'm still a wizard dispelling it, so I still miscast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double one.
Yeah.
That,
No, you can't be outclassed. You can't be outclassed.
So a double one does. I don't. Even though I'm using a wizard.
You cannot be outclassed by a magical toy.
I thought I did.
he can let you if you want.
Do you want to dispel it?
Well, I thought I did. I didn't.
so he's dispelling a spell. He did miscast dispelling, but it was a bound spell, so everything was fine.
Does no damage. This Ruby Ring did what it needed to do. So we got the Zomboff. Zombies hitting each other with wet pieces of meat.
Sounds like a fun day.
It does.
Sounds like my Saturday.
11 zombies dead from 3 screams, and now we're fighting dry zombies versus dry zombies.
Yeah. I just said on the broadcast, 3 screams will make no difference to the outcome of this zombie fight. Sometimes they do.
Yeah, so they are dry rolling zombies against each other. There are no buffs currently on the zombies.
You need both things.
This is invigorating combat.
Yeah. This has been pretty
Sword
crazy.
masters, these are not.
No. It's about that they come back as well. So
Yeah.
this is just like this boredom will last forever.
It's 14 attacks of 4s and 4s simultaneously back and forth.
With both healing each other back
Both
to full
healing
every
each other,
time.
yeah.
I do enjoy the fact it's literally just like the zombies are doing everything, and then the rest of the armies are posturing.
Yeah. But it's this deep-seated thing in a Warhammer player's mind that being charged is bad. Infantry v infantry, being charged is most often good.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So
Hey, you're right, mate. I woke up exactly the same as that this morning. Don't worry.
I wouldn't mind seeing either of these Grave Guard units push forward, especially you get a big Helm of Commandment roll. Just go forward.
That's the thing I'm looking at for Jack here, because it's 2 different conversations for Jack and Keith, really. Keith's ahead. A draw will probably see him good to win the event. He doesn't need to do it. Jack needs to do something now.
Keith could lose first though. If he's currently on 11
Have we got the map?
and Young Toll got a 19,
What
it
was
ain't-
behind for
Keith
7?
needs a 10, I believe. Keith
yeah,
needs
to
10
be
points.
unwinnable.
But
Unbeatable.
if Jack manages to get the 11-9 somehow, then that would mean that Sam Toll would jump him and get first place.
Yeah.
Even more incentive for
Does
Jack to move forward and help his adopted brother.
Yeah. And does losing 11-9 help Jack Ward's event? It probably gives him third. Does coin flipping 15-5, 5-15
Right, so
help?
for those of you who've just tuned in, the player on the right-hand side of your screen is Keith, and the player on the left-hand side is Jack, but we also call him Mop as well, because that's his nickname. So the guy in the red t-shirt is Jack/Mop, and on the right-hand side, that is Keith in the battle vest.
Yeah.
He's on stream, so he's got the guns out.
He does guns out, funds out. That's the...
Guns of Navarone.
Yeah, it's the Wet Undead versus Wet Undead. For everybody that's just kind of just streaming, just joined the stream as well, this is round 5 at Forgotten North. It is vampires versus vampires playing for the win at the event.
I think this is 3, bottom of turn 3, just starting for Jack in the red. He is going to do a flyover on that Banshee. I don't think it is going to be stopped. Right.
Oh, first.
So the player in third before the game won his game 19-1, Sam Toll. So that has quite large permutations for both of our table 1 players. Neither of them can rest easy. They both need to deliver a result if they want a good podium. A draw could hurt both players.
They know the permutations themselves, I think.
They might not know Sam's result.
Jack definitely does. It was discussed outside.
True. I said the same words 5 minutes ago, didn't I? It's a long day.
Yeah. It's a long game.
It's not actually a long day. It's a fairly short day.
It's felt pretty short, to be fair. Although I am pretty tired. I think streaming for 2 days does take it out of you, actually. Probably not as much as playing, though.
Robes up. It will. We need to. Are we going to see some action?
-1 to hit.
Going is the question.
He has a 3 on helm.
Yeah, it's the time.
This is the turn then.
I think there is absolutely no reason not to just walk forward and stand in front of the enemy at this point.
Yeah.
Make him do something. He needs the points. If he wants to win,
you're going to be striking first in 2 ranks. If you can get Curse of Years or Word of Pain off on the other Graveguard, it becomes an absolute no-brainer. I think it's already a good decision.
It is definitely a hard life. To be fair, though, all the ale yesterday has made me a sleepy boy today. I'm a very sleepy boy. Yeah, no, it's been great fun. It's been great to see everyone. It's actually been quite fun being this side of the games as well, actually. Don't get me wrong, like I absolutely love playing. But yeah, it's just been fun to watch and how everyone's been getting on. And zero stress as well, apart from the stream not working. So zero stress on the games.
We've got tolls in the area. Looking for insight as to whether the middle toll is going to win.
Everyone's favourite toll.
It is the nicest toll as well. As much as he plays vampires, he is the nicest of the
For
tolls.
those of you who don't know who the tolls are, basically Steve Toll was the Chaos player who played in the last stream. He has 2 of his children that are playing at this event as well. Sam Toll is currently on table 2, could potentially win the event if this score goes awry on table 1. And then Jack Toll was playing Bretonians a little bit further down.
I can see nervous hands from Sam at the moment. Fidgeting, waiting for some sort of resolution here.
I can't see Keith losing this event, to be honest.
Jack's going to push.
Yeah, glad you've been enjoying it. Forgotten North's a great event. I mean, most of all of the events around the UK are awesome. They're just so much fun. And I'd say around the world as well. Like, if you have a chance to go and have fun at an event, please just go. Like, you'll just meet loads of new friends as well.
Stage, you're talking it out now as well.
Oh, are they going to talk it through?
No, play.
They can't talk it through. I think we should probably force them to play.
Well, they've got 14 minutes, so
is that done?
We're basically bottom of my turn 4. He's not going to commit to me. I can't afford to push any further.
So the players have shaken on an 11-9 win to Keith.
Play on the last turn, because I've got last turn, maybe get some backs.
Okay,
which guarantees the 11-9.
right. So that is game. They aren't going to play any further. Basically, they've just both agreed that they're not actually going to move at any point from this. The the zombies won't kill the other zombies. Neither of them are going to commit. So that's going to be. I know, yeah. I mean, it's been a riveting final game. But yeah, it's vampires on vampires, right? We knew it was going to come down to something like this. Yeah. Like the one that pushed is at the disadvantage, so neither of them are going to do it. So that is an 11-9 victory. That means that probably Keith has won the event with
Vampire
Vampire
is where
Cats.
we introduce the latest segment. As both players on top table are Team England, we are going to introduce Charlie's Tell Them Why They're Wrong section. Tell them everything they've done wrong. Let's entertain the stream.
I think Jack had a clear route to win this game last turn. And I think Keith had a clear route to win after he sniped the Hex Rays. But he didn't need to. I think Keith played it correctly. I think Jack could have won the game.
MJ,
Yeah.
the drama in the final turns is that there was no drama. It's the
Yeah.
friends that you make along the way.
Well, the problem is, MJ, they shook hands before we could get to the last couple of turns. They've shook hands at the end of 4. 5 and 6 would have kicked off.
I think it would have had to. I think if there'd been a little bit more chip damage done, it's just the fact that both of them were scared. Neither of them wanted to get dropped out of the top 3.
Yeah, I think it came down to not wanting to win the event. He prioritized securing podium over gambling for the win.
Because it could have went where
Which
he
is a
was
valid
wiped
decision.
out, so.
It is valid.
It's a valid decision. I do think he had a window to win.
I mean, just a little bit rubbish for us viewing here, but at the end of the day, that's fine. That is competitive Warhammer, right?
Welcome to Warhammer.
Yeah.
It's very rare. Well, it's not that rare, is it? Getting a draw between 2 top players, game 5, because often they're very aware of their position in the table, and it's more about preserving what they have.
It's the challenges. Sometimes it's better to be on that second table as well and just play
Because
your
you're
game.
playing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you got
A
North
lot of
one,
events are
you're
won
on-
from table 2, right?
Got North 1. I won it, scored big in the final game. I didn't have the pressure of top table. Just went out, played my own game.
That was a surprise. Yeah, I won table 1, 17-3,
Yeah.
and came second at the event.
Yeah.
It is
20
crazy.
O's.
Yeah, 20 O's of the
20
currency.
O's.
We do like a 20-0. Right, so we'll probably end the stream there. It is ended with an 11-9 victory to Keith, who is the player on the right-hand side, which is probably looking like he's going to win the event. I will post up the scores later on once they're all posted. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. It's been an absolute blast to have you all here. So that is looking like a full Vampire podium. Do they need nerfing?
Nope. No, they don't.
I think they might do. Thank
play
you.
the lizards with me. Have
Yeah,
fun.
come play some legacies, mate. Well, I mean, I'm playing Slayers. They're technically a legacy, right?
You've
They
been
count.
saying that the
They
demons
count.
are broken. Prove it.
Thanks so much for everybody that's watched and tuned in. It's been great having you all on board with us. We could not have done this without you. And I hope this has made some people want to go and play some tournaments as well. It's just great. And if you get a chance to play any games, go play it. It's such a fun game. Old World is amazing. And just go and have a great time. Right, thank you to my co-host as well.
Subscribe.
Yeah, wow.
Smash that like button.
Only if you want to. Don't feel pressured at all.
Comment, like, and share.
If you want to. But anyway, there are links in my normal video descriptions for the Discords and stuff if you want to join and just chat to any of us. We're in those. So come say hi. And I will catch you on the next video. And yeah, there'll be some more beers on that one as well. So take care, everyone.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.